what to do. Could somebody come and take me away? I've been in the deep without you, and I got it in my head night and day. But we are one step closer. We're all in this together. Put your hand in mine. Yeah, we are one step closer. Can you feel it, baby? It's the end of the line. It looks like we made it. Let's get it on. We got it going, moving on. Oh, oh. It looks like we made it. Let's get it on. We got it going, stand strong. Oh, oh. It looks like we. It looks like we. Yeah, it looks like we made it. Let's get it on. We got it going, stand strong. Oh, oh. It looks like we made it.
Hello, everybody. How are we doing this fine Thursday? Let me know if you can see me and let me know if you can hear me. How is everyone? Let me get my chat up in front of me and everything working as it should. Here comes in Red with the high expectations. Hello, Redmond. Heard the stream will not end until everything is built. Everything. To be fair, I only acquired at Bricktastic like two sets and a lot of figs. So figs don't take long to build, or some of them are already built. So that's done. And then yeah, like the sets, one of them was pretty big. So as you'll have seen from the thumbnail. So we'll I'm really looking forward to building that though. Oh my gosh, like it's Monkey Kid. We don't get Monkey Kid in the wild here in the UK. It's like a thing. I don't know why it's such a thing. Like it's such a cool looking theme. And yet they're never in the stores. Like it doesn't. I'm trying to think if we even saw it in the Leicester Square store when we went there. Surely that is like the only store in the UK that actually has Monkey Kid. I have no idea. But Never Too Old for Lego is also here. Hello, how are you? Oh, and thank you for confirming, Red. I appreciate it. Happy Haggis is here. Hi, it's been a while. How are you? Thank you so much. Oh my God, no. Ah, I promise I will. You know what it is as well? I was going to listen to it on the way down to Manchester for Bricktastic because we stopped to charge the car, but we only had time to do one thing. So we watched another person's thing that asked me to do something. We watched Trev's ASMR video, and then we had to like take off again, and it totally slipped my mind. We didn't have time, so yeah, very, very sorry. But I will. I promise. I promise. I will listen to it because I'm so like, I really want to hear this. You've literally written a song about Lego. Like, who wouldn't want to hear it, right? Oh my God, we have a raid. What is going on? Hello, raiders. We have literally just started. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for the raid. Let me get everything open. Oh my gosh. Oh, it was Trevor. Thank you so much. How are things? No worries if you have to raid and run. I know the dealio. We're dual streaming in case people are getting like super confused right now. This is what is happening over on the purple side. So yeah, on that note, actually, please, if you are able, watch over on the purple side over on Twitch because we are like this close to affiliate. It is painful. So speaking of, I'll be streaming today, but I'll also be streaming on Saturday. And Saturday I'm really excited for because I've got loads of people coming on for the stream. It's going to be a collaborative stream because there's just a bunch of us that are just like, I know I just saw you like a week ago, but it's already been too long. So we're all missing each other already. So everyone's going to jump in a big stream and it's just going to be the best vibes. So I'm really looking forward to that. TJ, hello. How are you? I'm so thirsty, so I'm just sipping away at my tea. Hello from Ireland. Sorry, I've not been around much, but I've been thinking a lot of mental health problems. I have. Oh my God, stage 4 kidney disease. I'm so sorry to hear that. That cannot be fun. Oh, I'm really sorry that things aren't going very well for you right now. Sending all my love and positive thoughts your way. Hopefully things improve. That is not good. Hello. Doing well. We were working on the second book of the NES. NES, should I know what that is short for? Nope, can't even guess. Cannot even guess what that possibly indicates. So you're gonna have to literally spell it out for me. But the second book, is it quite a big build then? I would assume so. But yeah, welcome on in, Raiders. If you are new here, I am Bonnie Bricks, also goes by the name Maxine. That is my birth name. But some people forget and call me Bonnie, which is fine. I am a Scottish Lego content creator who streams both on YouTube and over on Twitch. But there will be news on that front, but stick around to find out. And just while I remember as well, let me get some tunes going so that we're not just kind of sitting here in silence. So bear with. So we don't actually want to see that, so we're gonna do some inceptional stuff here. There we go. So you should still be able to hear the tunes. Let me know if the volume is aight. We're very limited with like the tunes at the moment because it's just kind of what's like free or whatever it's called. What's the name? Royalty free or whatever. But I know that you can do this whole thing on Twitch where like if you link up your Amazon, you can actually use what's on Amazon Prime Music because it's all like or whatever. But we actually like do our Amazon Prime subscription through Aaron, so I need to like work something out to make that a thing because yeah, we want some like proper music, don't we? Like, you know, this is nice, but like, you know, if you know me, it's not me. Like, I'd rather like have more fun stuff to kind of build to. So, anyhow, so yeah, let's see who is all here. But you have an awesome. Oh, see, I'm working through my backlog. What is in your backlog? Give us some biggins. Let us know what you got in there. I'm very nosy. Hey, Madlib. Hello. Come on in. Madlib, I think, is joining us on Saturday. Correct me if I'm wrong, Martin. I am very sorry if I've already committed you to something you did not agree to. But yeah, so as you could tell from the thumbnail title, this is a Bricktastic Lego haul video, and I figured, like, I'm kind of over the whole idea of doing like haul videos. Like I've not done one in a while anyway, but like I don't know. I fed back with some people that like in our group and like in the community, and it's just kind of like I don't know. It's very saturated out there in terms of content, and like sometimes haul videos. I don't know about you guys. Let me know in the chat. They can be seen as a little bit kind of showy offy. Like, look at all the stuff I bought. And that's obviously not what anyone intends or most people intend, but it's kind of like I'm aware of it. So I also thought like, you know, I didn't get a like crazy amount at Bricktastic and I just kind of want to get on with building stuff. So I don't want to like faff around with cameras and little video things. I just want to build. So I've been working very hard this week, despite being ill, despite being having 2 ill children, and now Aaron's getting ill. It's been one of those weeks. So but despite that, I've been working hard in my free time, working on a long form content to release over on YouTube, which I've not done in a while. And this is my reward. I've been looking forward to this all week, being able to actually crack open a set and build something. So yeah, so I don't know, should we go straight in with the big set or should I like build the little Animal Crossing set first? I don't really know like what I want to do. Maybe we should just open the big set. Should we just go for it? Let's just go big. Go big or go home, right? Okay. So the story behind this is I did not know this set existed until I found it at the store, like the big vendor store at Bricktastic. Now, everyone that went knows what I'm talking about. I was not prepared for this, and apparently this year, being the first year I've ever been, so I have nothing to compare to, was like the best year ever for like what the vendor had to offer. They always offer the best prices, but apparently this was just like crazy good. So they had loads of like retired sets, soon to be retired sets, like big sets for like crazy good prices. So people were getting like retired modulars for like at least £50 cheaper. There was like we spoke to a guy who had picked up 3 of the 80/80 sets. Like, he just grabbed them all, and there was a bunch of people got the Lego Ideas Treehouse, which I really wish I'd grabbed, but like, you know, the line was like so long though, it put a lot of people off. There were people waiting in that queue for well over an hour, and so yeah, there was that because they only had like one till or something like this. So, but yeah, it was crazy. But they had loads of copies of it, and I don't have any Monkey Kid whatsoever in my collection. It's not a theme I collect, but I really liked the landscape potential with this one for what I'm going to be doing in my Lego world. So basically, this is called the Legendary Flower Fruit Mountain, set 80024, if anyone wants to look up while I'm talking about it. But essentially, it is a very big waterfall with a lot of monkeys. I don't know what I'll do with the figs yet. The figs are like amazing. They're so cool. Like I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but I'm not chucking them away. I'm not selling them. They're just so cute and so funny. But ultimately it was the landscape I was after because it has a really nice waterfall. It all looks like mostly stickers, but that's fine. In terms of like the water details and the rocks and stuff. But I thought this is gonna work perfectly for just here, like this transition down from the upper to the lower levels of the Lego world behind me. So that is kind of what we're going for. And yeah, like there's a picture on the front as well. You can kind of see like the interior sort of details. Blah. So yeah, like let me just crack this open. If I can find out what box this is. Okay, this isn't tabs, it's a tape one. So as I try and open this, I'll catch up with the chat. Maybe I should have done this before the stream, but whatever. Whatever you prefer. Yes, we're going with this one. So yeah, the store was insane, right? It really was. I never actually found out from everyone that I was like chatting to who got what. I know Monarch got the bookstore. I know Greg picked up a couple things, but I can't remember what. Yeah, just most people seem to pick up something. Like, yeah. Heo is here too, yay! And One Brick Stud and Lady Ray Brick, everybody's here. Peeboo, yes! It was so amazing to finally meet everyone in the flesh. Oh my god. It's so weird. It is so weird. Like, yeah. It's open. Oh, I open you. Just chat amongst yourselves. I should get some scissors. Oh my god, Mix of Bricks is here. Hi, Mike. How are you? You said you were going to catch me on stream, and here you are. I saw that you were doing a cheeky little givey over on your channel, so people do check that out, especially if you're a Star Wars fan. Make sure you go over and subscribe and all that kind of stuff. Maca Builds is here. Hello. How are you? Oh my god. Wait. I feel like I vaguely remember you saying that you got that, and then I just totally forgot. You got the Lion Knight's Castle. Why were you not like raving about that all weekend? Like, I'm surprised we didn't hear nothing but. That's crazy. Yeah, I quite believe that. There was like, what, 5 builds on your wish list, Chris, and you got like 3 or something. Like, you got a lot of them. I can't imagine how, like, trying to picture you getting home. On the train, I think? You got the train, right? Or did you drive? Oh my god, right. I'm gonna have to empty out all these bags on the floor. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, let's get the manual out. And let's change over the overlay, change. Overlay, change. Which I've also changed. I've got the camera here now instead of over here. Because that seems to be what we do. And we've changed the mat. It's no longer Stitch. It is Winnie the Pooh. I actually was looking for a different one, but I couldn't find it in my drawer. So I went, let's do Wizard Pooh today. Okay, right. Ooh! Well, that makes sense, actually. It's translucent stickers. How interesting. How intriguing. Look at these. Wow. These are nice. So we've got the like kind of ones over here for the waterfall, so that'll obviously make more sense when they're on the trans blue pieces. And these ones will be for the rock parts, so they'll go into the grey. And the rest, well, we'll just figure it out as we go. So that is the sticker sheet. And we have not one, not two, but 3 instruction booklets. And look at this nice tealy green. How nice is that? How nice is that? Shut the front door. For 150 quid, you are taking the mick. Did someone legit get the Lionites Castle for £150? I have nothing to say. Like, what? Here's me going, oh, everyone got like 50 quid off. To buy? To buy? Shut up. That's insane. Oh my god. Oh, I saw that in your little haul, Nicole. That was cool, yeah. Shut up, 150. The thing is, though, they weren't all the same price, though, right? So, like, as I was saying, there was, like, numerous copies of maybe a set, but not all of them were maybe, like, a certain price. Maybe if one box was, like, more bashed up, it was, like, more discounted or something, right? And the other thing to note as well is that people that were displaying or volunteering got, like, a good discount on things as well. So, for example, I went and picked up this, and I got it for, like, is it 150? I think it was 150. But then I overheard Bricktastic, i.e. Ollie, going up with it. And he mentioned that he was displaying, and then they just, like, the vendor guy, just kind of was like, well, let's just say 130 or 120 or something. So, like, it's very subjective. Like, it's very, like, it doesn't seem to be, like, a set rule. But, yeah, perks of, you know, being involved in the event that way. But they looked at me at first and thought I was, like, displaying or something, so I must have had this kind of aura. I belonged there. I don't really know, but yeah, I don't know. Like, if I'd said yes, would they have found out? Oh my goodness, look, we have a whole story going on with this. Oh, where it all began. Among the lineup of cool and exciting LEGO Monkey Kids sets, we wanted to make something really special to celebrate the epic stories of the great Monkey King. Oh! In a legendary world filled with mystical locations, we all agreed upon Flower Fruit Mountain as an essential landmark from the original story. After all, it's where Monkey King came to life and the epic adventure began. Ooh. Everybody intrigued. Okay, I'm not going to read it all, don't worry. I'm just, I love when, like, instruction books come with these kind of little stories at the start. This is, like, why I'm a bit like, I do like the paper copy instructions just for that. But obviously the environment's more important, so in that sense, digital all the way. But, oh, debatable. Okay, so this is so strange. It's like such an old build, so the instruction booklets feel different. Okay, so it looks like it's a small bag to begin with. Is it just the one? I can see a little monkey head in there. Deal of the show. It bloody well was. Oh my god. You got the train. Oh, okay. Oh god, that's a lot. Oh, I see. I hope it wasn't like an important bag. And that's why it was like so discounted. Yeah. Was it your first time displaying, KO? Saying that you kind of missed a lot of people because you were stuck at your table, sort of thing. Yeah, honestly, like, it's funny. I don't know if anyone else feels this way that went to the event, but did anyone else get FOMO despite the fact they went? Like, it's weird because you hear about, like, maybe little groups going off and doing something and you're like, oh, I missed that. Or, like, you didn't quite see everyone that you planned to see or chat to. And you're like, I was there and I feel FOMO. Like, what is this? Like, I can't win. Because I definitely had that. I felt that. Like, I don't know what could have been done, but it's weird. It is weird. Right. I think there should be another bag one because we don't have a body. No body for the monkey. So. Here we go. Found it. Yeah, like, you see, there's even people in the chat being like, wait, you were there? Like, so, Oh my god, right, I'm not very organized. Everything is just... Whoa. It's because, right, so I've not been feeling great actually since before I went to Bricktastic, but I kind of just like waved it off thinking it was just like stress or something. It was just making me feel a little bit under the weather. But it's gradually gotten worse. So I finally went to like, Aaron had like one of his doctor friends around the other day. Not for me, it was just like for, you know, being a friend. And he was like, oh, you can just probably get like over the counter from the pharmacy to help you with that. And I was like, oh, okay. So I went there today and they were like, actually, we'd rather you went to the GP. So then I got bounced back to the GP and then the GP has not got back to me with anything. So I'm still sitting here without any medicine and it's painful and not great. So, and then I think I've done something to my eye because again, even before I even reached Manchester, I had like a twitch in this eye constantly. It was really annoying. And again, I thought it was just like, oh, I'm just tired. You know, when you get like twitches in your eye when you're tired. But now, like today, my eye is like a little bit swollen and sore. Like it feels like I've been punched in the eye. And I'm like, what's going on? I'm just falling apart. And then all the while, the girls have now got some cold cough, and Aaron's getting it. So it's just like. And we're supposed to be going out on Saturday for like an early birthday day out for Leia because Aaron has to go away for work on her birthday. And Sunday's supposed to be like the start of her like party. And I'm like, is everyone gonna be ill? It's always the way it goes, right? Anyway. That is my little rant over. What did I get? I got the Monkey Kid set that was on the thumbnail. And I got a bunch of D&D figs that I was waiting to get from Madlib. And I got a bunch of Disney figs as well that I was missing from my collection. And I got the Animal Crossing set that a lot of people like struggle to get hold of, the little Celeste one that I didn't yet have. So yeah, I was pretty happy with my haul. And I got like loads of parts and I got loads of plates, which I've already built up. You can see on that pile. Oh god. There. There. I'll stay still. So yeah, they were selling loads of green plate at the vendor at the Bricktastic. And it was one of those ones I was like, I should have got someone over that was like displaying or volunteering to try and get me like a better discount because yeah, I used them up so quick and they're still not going to cover a lot of the table. So, but it's fine. It's definitely more than what I had. So I'll be able to make a lot of progress with the Lego world anyway. But that came to a pretty penny getting just those plates. So yeah. Gonna be super ox if I showed your display on my stream and didn't realize it was you. Yeah, you've outed yourself now. Yeah, maybe. So this was a thing, right, Peeboo? So as you've maybe noticed, I'm wearing a very bright pink hoodie. So Aaron and I had these made just like to test out, like, oh, let's do a little bit of merch. Like some people do that. So I designed this myself and we literally picked them up on the way to Bricktastic. So we left here, went to Glasgow, picked them up, went down to Manchester, and yeah, we didn't like we knew they were bright pink, but we didn't think they were going to be so like we love them, but it did mean that everyone found us very easily in this massive convention hall that was a converted train station where Bricktastic took place, which obviously worked out great for us because it meant that if people were looking for us, they could find us quite easily. But it was quite funny, like because it was unintentional. So yeah, and the couple times I lost Aaron, I could easily find him. So it was like busy. It was busy, but we never like it took no more than 5 seconds to spot each other in the crowd. In fact, I even remember at one point I messaged you, Martin, about something, and then like it would have meant that you had to come over to find me, and I was like looking to see if you'd maybe got my message, and then I saw you, and I already could see you coming at me, and then I just kind of went, no, like thinking like, how did you find me so quick? And he was like, So it's worked out really well. So the design has worked. But yeah, it was. I'm really happy with them though. If you go on my Instagram, you can get like you can see a good picture of the back because the back is kind of the main design. So, yeah. Okay, it's my second. I was packed with people and children a lot, but only break I get is when I'm off to the loo, buy so many figs and hot dog tea. Oh gosh, you should just flag like a volunteer to come and cover for you a little bit more. But yeah. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Just take turns so you can actually enjoy the event as well. But no worries, Trevor. Thank you so much for lurking. I appreciate it. Yeah, there were only 4. Oh my gosh. Did they have the Batmobile at all? Like, did you miss it? Do you know? Or I suppose like you would know because you were there volunteering. So you guys all kind of got early dibs on stuff, right? That you could see what was there before they sort of opened properly. Perks, man! Oh my god. Take full advantage, I would. Ah, right. We're still just on bag 1. Oh, Greg has popped in. Hello, Greg. How are you? How is the inevitable video on Bricktastic coming? I remember Aaron and I were in the line. I forgot to tell you this. We were in the line waiting to come in and we saw you doing your B-roll and you were like, it was that way. I was like, that guy needs a skateboard or something because you were like doing your B-roll of the line and you were just kind of like crouched slightly, like coasting along. And I'm thinking, he needs like a skateboard or something just to kind of like, but yeah, I was going to come and try and jump behind you, but I would have lost my place in the line. So. Just as well, I didn't. Oh, did you get a bunch as well? Oh, okay, 50. We got like 30 odd or something. So, but yeah, it adds up, right? It's so expensive. But that's cool to hear as well. I wonder how many they actually had because they brought out more once we cleared out what they had left. Oh, you got some stuff early. Some stuff's already out in the stores, is it? All I saw across the hall was a lot of red. Oh god. Oh, that's a shame. There wasn't like a lot of the vendors though, so yeah, I was looking out for it for you as well, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Hopefully one day we will find it for you and most importantly at a good price as well. So was that one that you considered buying when it came out or was it kind of pre your collecting sort of time? I don't really know what the story is, the full story is for that with you, but right. I forgot to put the monkey together. Put them together now. Okay, do we want do we want the face of shock or do we want the face of I've just been to Bricktastic all weekend and I am exhausted? I'll show you that one because that is quite funner. No. This is camera gonna work. Right. Look at it. It's been a long weekend of Bricktastic. Oh my god. I loved it, but oh my god. Flavoring away. That was definitely me when I got home. So I'll put him there. Yep. Very cute. Very, very cute. Okay, so. Oh my god, I'm so excited to see how this is gonna look in the Lego world though. Gonna look good. Finally, some transitioning between the levels it is needed because right now it just looks like a big gaping gap. So at times. Okay. I need to like pay attention because I know I'll mess something up. About the B-roll, yeah, that's called ninja walking for cameras with gimbal. Though on cobblestones, I suspect a waste of time. It's funny, we were actually talking about getting a gimbal today. Aaron used to have one, pre me sort of doing stuff, so he just like sold it because he wasn't using it. So in hindsight, we're like, damn it, that would have been good. Because I've been like going through my footage and oh my god, it's so shaky. But you live and learn. You live and learn. I'm gonna say it makes it dynamic. Dynamic footage. No worries, Greg. Lurk away. Thank you so much. Oh, Guava King is here. Hi, Guava King. Welcome in. We've not long started. We're just building a monkey kit set I got from Bricktastic, which I didn't even know existed. It is, right? I love it. It's so cute. Oh, you may have a brand new one for sale at a big discount if you're interested. I had it out of the box just the once. Brand new. I've already forgotten what we were talking about. What we're talking about? A brand new what? Brand new? What was I just talking about? I have the worst memory. Blah. Blah. Right. No matter what it is, I probably won't be able to buy it. I ain't got no money. Ain't got no money. Right, what have we done? Oh, we were trying to put it in the wrong place. That's what we done. Ready, ready, ready. Oh, gimbal. Yes, right. My mind straight away goes to Lego. And I was like, what Lego was I saying I wanted? Ew. I'll gimbal for your mobile phone. So I'd be looking for one for my camera, sadly. Because that's kind of what I've started doing all my filming on. So, yeah. But thanks anyway. Yeah, because my phone just gets absolutely filled to the brim with, like, stuff. And, yeah, my phone's, like, near the end of its life as well. Like, it's like they know. So I've just finished paying it off. And now it's starting to kind of, yeah, wither. But yeah, just as Chris mentions this, actually, let's check where the poll's at. So I've got a poll going on over on the red side, over on YouTube, asking, are you buying anything on March 1st release day? Of course, we have to ask. It's only a few days away. So 33% have said yes. 44% have said yet to decide. 22% have said I'll wait for a discount. But no one has said nada of interest to me. So there's something for everyone. But yeah, unsure seems to be the leading vote at the moment. So that is interesting. Please let me know in the chat what has grabbed your interest. I am very intrigued. Right, where is this piece I need? Where is the piece that I need? Why can I never find the pieces that I need? It's supposed to be a dark grey 4x1. Ah, see, it's not dark grey. It's a light grey, but the picture makes it look like it's a dark one. Oh, about the boom battle bar, yeah. Oh god, what was? Oh, about me, like, that was the one that we went to play darts, right? Where I like kicked everyone's ass. Is that what you're on about? Oh god, 30's around the corner. I'm past 30. Christ. I've actually got picture, like, photographic evidence because it's one of those things that rarely happens for me where I'm actually good at something. And so I was going to take record. I've not posted the pictures. I love how Tech took his proud picture next to the scoreboard when he came, like, what, 4th or something? So it was like, it wasn't too bad, but it wasn't great. I came 3rd. Tech came 3rd. But I came 1st. I came, just for evidence to everyone. So no one, like, I'm going to zoom in on the scoreboard because the selfie I took with it is terrible. But, like, yeah, this is the scoreboard. Scoreboard! I can't talk. See? My name at the top. Just saying. And it was darts, of all things. I've got good aim, apparently. Oh, here we go. Here's the excuses. Okay, come on. Dish it out. What was the foul play? Oh my god. Oh yeah, Ninjago City Workshops. Is that a March 1st release? What was the earlier? Ah, yes. BDP. How mean was that though, right? For Lego to release Dispatch and charge us, poor souls, on the first day of Bricktastic. Like, Bricktastic is a Lego affiliated event now, so they knew it was happening. But they did it to us anyway. They did us dirty and took our money. Yeah, I thought that was mean, but, you know, I'm so glad that they got dispatched. And they came so quick. They seemed to arrive at the exact same time for everyone in the UK. Like everyone was getting them the same day. That was kind of interesting to see. But yeah. So mine are behind me. I am going to be doing content with them. One of them is getting stored away until Christmas time because it is, I'm sorry, but if anyone, it's a Christmas build. It's covered in snow. So if anyone decides to build it soon, I will disown you. Save it for Christmas time. Make it your like Christmas build. I don't know. Have some self-control. Asking Lego collectors to have self-control is just like the most silly thing, but there you go. Right, so I am confused because this instruction here is telling me to put this grey wedge right here. But on the next page, it's telling me that this piece needs to go there. So, which is it? What's going on? I don't understand. Oh, wait. Is it because I've put them over... Do I need to put these over one? Bear with. Doon, 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 doon. Doon, 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 doon. I need to have, like, music, you know, when you have technical difficulties on the telly and they just kind of go, we'll be back after this. Okay, that maybe works. We'll assume that that was what they meant. Oh, just me that needs hey hey day one. Oh, hey hey. Hey hey. I do want hey hey. Nah, perfect build. Perfect in every single way. Cannot fault that build. Apart from the price. We can always fault the price when it comes to Lego, but the build itself looks exceptionally good. It looks just like the character because they've been able to do that kind of, what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? Not substance. What am I looking for? Texture? Texture with the build. It's like feathers and stuff. Like they've managed to do that quite well with using bricks, obviously. So that is why I think the design looks really great. I will be picking up Hey Hey one day. But not March 1st. So, yes. There are a growing number of Disney sets on my wish list now. It is getting, yeah. It's getting to be a lot. I still need to get the Nightmare Before Christmas set. I still need to get... There's definitely more. There'll be the Lilo and Stitch house that'll be coming out. I'll need to get that. So yeah. Annoying. It's painful. But then I have to rely on you guys to tell me what you think when you get the builds. What are your thoughts and feelings on them? Yeah. I mean, it's one of these things where people are like, how are you not buying these day one? You're like the Disney collector and you've just bought 2 Bricklink Designer Program sets. You bought this Monkey Kid from Bricktastic. But these are like limited time things. So it's kind of like, you know that stuff that you can buy from Lego will be there. Especially if it's just come out. So that's why there's not any real rush with them. So yeah, that's the kind of way I kind of see it. It just makes more sense to prioritize stuff that like it's there for a limited time only or it's a limited deal or whatever. That's how we gotta do it. Oh, what? There was Lord of the Rings leaks dropped as well today. There's loads of leaks coming out right now. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna show any of them. We don't want to touch any nerves, but yeah. Some of them I'm like, meh. Some of them I'm like, ooh, yeah. But then the price, I'm like, no. So, yeah, usually the way it goes. Oh, you just got the old one and then there's a new one coming in March. Yeah, that is that's a thing that happens, sadly. No worries, KO. KO's going into lurk mode, so he can unpack his haul. 2 friend sets and 2 dot sets. Ooh, got some dots. Nice. That'll make for a good collection of parts for doing more mocks. Right. Where are we at? Where are we at? So excited to see how this is gonna look. This one. Yes. Let's make sure I don't miss anything. But yeah, what else are people fancying from the March releases? So I'm trying to think if there's any. In terms of Disney, obviously there's Hey Hey and there's the Lilo and Stitch house. And then there's the dresses. So I like all three of the sets. Let's just encompass the two dress ones as one set. I like them all, but I just wouldn't. For one, I can't get them on release day because I don't have the money. But also, I don't know. I feel like it'd be quite satisfying if I could try and get them on a deal. Yeah. And then also knowing now what other stuff's coming out later in the year. Again, leaks, so we won't like say too much more. But I did even get a sneaky peek of one of the leaks over the weekend, thanks to a very nice person that showed me something. And I was just like, oh my god. So it's funny, like the whole leak thing is interesting because I'm very much of that attitude where this is like, it gets forgotten about, but that is someone's work or a team of people's work. So in my mind, it's a bit cruel, to be honest, to leak pictures of someone's work in a way that they haven't dictated, because they will have in their mind, or they'll have input with the marketing team how they want that to be presented, I guess. And for it to just come out in like a blurry image and not really give it its full potential impact to their audience, who, like me, like when it comes to Disney, for example, I get so excited about these things. So it's kind of like taking that away from them is quite sad. And although, yes, of course, I love a leak in some respects because it gets me excited about something, but also, yeah, like I can live without, and it's a difficult one. It's funny that it's even a thing. Because the way Lego works and releasing and all this kind of stuff. But I don't know, that's kind of my thoughts on it a little bit. But I am a sucker for it. I get sucked into it as well, sadly. I'll admit. I'll put my hands up and admit. Like, when I was offered to have a look at something, I said yeah. Like, so, yeah, I'm a victim of it. I'm a victim. It's also very helpful for like budgeting, because if you know something's coming, because I will, to be fair, I don't think Lego announce things with enough notice for people, to be fair. And like, they know they're expensive to most people's standards, so surely like they can acknowledge that, especially for their own benefit, if they want to make sure people are buying day one, for example, they need to give people time to financially plan. So that is, to be honest, that's the biggest advantage of leaks in my mind, is being able to plan ahead money that will be spent, or that I would like to spend. So, no. As I said, it's a difficult one. Oh, this is getting big already. Oh, gotta go. Just heard the Hammers have scored. What are the Hammers? I literally just went to DIY thoughts there. I'm so confused. Hi, Bubby. How are you? Welcome in. Oh, you got 2 sig figs left of you after your swaps. I was so bad at remembering to do sig fig swaps. I don't think I got you, KO. Yeah, so I've still got quite a few. But there's always next time. If Lego had announcements for a decent lead time before the set release, then you can budget for it. Exactly. But I don't feel like they do for a lot of stuff. Like they do when it comes to the bigger themes. Like I feel like they consider these things usually with Lord of the Rings and Star Wars. But as I said, someone just said in the chat there's been Lord of the Rings leaks today and I've not seen them, so I don't know how soon they're supposed to come out. If it's June, then that's not a huge amount of notice. But I remember when like Rivendell was coming out, we knew about that for like ages. And then like this Millennium Falcon, or not Millennium Falcon, sorry, the Death Star, the £1,000 Death Star. We've known about this for quite a while now, and we've still not seen anything. So yeah. But I still have plenty of older sets I haven't got around to buying yet. I may get the 3-in-1 flamingo as I want to build the pink cockatoo to go with the slowly expanding parrots collection. Oh, I love that, Bibu! I really want to get all the birds as well. Yeah, I really want to like do that, like a bird thing. I was gonna go in like a bar above my head, so like they were flying. That's so cool. I like the pink cockatoo too. I'm gonna open the sweeties because I need some fuel. And I've already downed most of my tea. I'm a child eating Milky Bar ones. Oh, and I also picked up more crocodiles at Bricktastic because I'm an idiot. So I ordered these on the Pab online. I didn't realize the tail was a separate part, so I have a lot of tailless crocodiles. So I'm gonna have to order. I'm not like planning on doing another Pab order for a while though, so but I need to get like a bunch of tails. Like, why couldn't they have just been one part? Crocodiles don't wag their tails really anyway, so why did this? Oh, anyway, it is what it is. Oh, and have you guys seen the new parts on the BAM? How cute are these? Like, if I'd seen these, oh my god, my sig fig would have looked so different. This is a total mishmash of parts, but this is like my favorite mishmash. So there's like the Fortnite headpiece, some fairy wings, a ballerina tutu, and a unicorn sweatshirt. This is so beautiful. Oh, no, I've not seen anything. There was like a Dalmatians announcement as well for Disney, but no, I've not seen any pictures. Going under the radar for the time being. But I'd already heard what the Lord of the Rings stuff was going to be. But that is not something, unless Aaron wants to change interest in hobbies yet again, that's not something I'll be collecting because I don't have the space. Sadly. Where is the piece? The piece that I need. There it is. Okay. There it is. Oh gosh. I don't know if this is going to be like a mini section. The other thing with this set is that it has quite a few playability feature parts in it. You can see from the back of the box, it like refers to, you know, things that the characters can do. I think there's like a bit of a mechanism at one part where they can kind of like fight or something. I don't really know. So that'll be cool to adapt in a different way. Yeah, all these sets I'll be adapting to suit the Disney theme. So it's pretty exciting. I've already been doing my research, as in watching Disney films, this past, like during the week, after work, for some upcoming sets to be released, just so I have a clear idea in my head what I'm going to have to try and design. It's, yeah, it's exciting. Super exciting. Them to arrive now. Okay, I love the sand green color. It's so nice, so pleasing to the eye. Yes, I saw that. Speaking of children, on my Lego YouTubers, Emma Soares is pregnant having a baby. Yes, I follow Emily as well. So excited for her. Oh my god, I managed to keep that quiet for quite a while. Super exciting. Wish them all the best with it. As in, like, the pregnancy, not it. Yeah, super exciting. July baby as well. Wonder if it'll be my birthday. Yeah. What am I building? I'm building the Monkey Kid. Oh, you can't see. The Monkey Kid. What's it called? Flurry Hill set. Set 80024. So this is a set I got at Bricktastic, which I didn't know existed, but I really like the look of the landscaping and stuff like that. So I thought, let's grab that to help me build my Lego world and transition the top levels to the bottom. So yeah, that's what we're kind of working on. So being able to do this on stream is helping me towards bigger goals as well. So it is most definitely a win-win situation. Yeah, I've been dying to build Lego all week. Not done anything. For numerous different reasons. But yeah, I'm trying to have better discipline when it comes to content creation as well. So I was like, I need to try and prioritize video creation as much as I hate it. Like the process of it. Video editing and stuff is not my bag. I do not enjoy it. So, gotta be done. Annoyingly, I'm not incompetent enough at it anymore that Aaron will not do it for me. He did it for me in the very, very early days for like a few videos, but then after he kind of showed me what was what and I saw him do a few, I was like, oh, okay, I know how to do this now. And that was it. So, yeah. Lots of little yellow flowers. And there we go. Some white flowers on here now. So cute. Crazy that they put this into 3 books. Okay, so making the front face of the cliff now. It is indeed. Editing is a never-ending process. Tell me about it. I just wish I could hurry up and be famous so I could pay someone to do it. If there ever was a candid, open and honest YouTuber, it was me. No. Is the way that this game works. You gotta put in the grind. It's fine though. It does mean that like if I put out a video that I'm actually somewhat pleased with, it makes it that bit more satisfying knowing that you've done it all yourself. So there is that, I suppose. Did you pick up anything actually, Mike, when you were at Bricktastic? Any sets or anything? Or figs? Usually for Star Wars fans, it's usually figs though. But I equally wouldn't be surprised if you didn't, because there wasn't a lot. It was definitely like, obviously it was my first time, so again, I don't have any reference from like previous years, but it was definitely one of those events that was more catered to the displayers as opposed to like buyers. Because other events I've been to, it's been the absolute opposite. It's been like 70% vendors. I can always do it with a hand. Like, there's just so many of us. Oh my god, we should have a few of us pull together and hire a sort of permanent editor. How good would that be? Like, can you imagine? The thing is, actually, I don't think it's like too... In the scheme of things, like if you think about how well a video can do and like ad revenue that can bring in for you, and then knock-on effect of doing that one good video, bringing more people to your channel. Like, I think on average, it costs about £50 to get someone to edit like one video. So in the long term, I mean, if you have that disposable income, it's probably worth it, but yeah, you've obviously got the risk of like maybe not being happy with that person's work, or like it just still not, like you still have to provide the basis material for them to work with. But the way I would suppose do it is like reach out to content creators that I like how their videos are formatted and find out who it is that does that for them. Like I've got one in mind. Oh my god, I thought I was never going to get back up there. I was trying to find bag 2. Apparently this is bag 2. Only one little bag. Couldn't find it. Oh, thanks for the follow, Ring Boat! Thank you so much. I appreciate it. KK is here! It's Waffle Man! You will forever be known as Waffle Man. If anyone's confused, KK, I met Bricktastic for the first time, and he had me and Aaron waffles. And we were very happy. Because we were... I think we must have looked like we were flagging at that point. We were pretty tired. We'd already stopped for a rest. But, yeah, no rest is enough at Bricktastic, because... And it makes total sense now, because Martin explained this to me. And actually, after he said it, I was like, "This, yeah, I see this now." Like the sort of temporary carpet they put down to put like in the room for then, you know, the event. It's like super thin, so there's not a lot of like spongy like support on your feet. So it just makes it sore to walk around. Yeah. Oh, you're one of the people that got the treehouse. Oh, I'm so jealous. Jazz Club, Treehouse, and Friends Apartments. Those are great sets. Oh my god. What are you planning on doing with them? Oh my gosh. Oh, what set are you getting? Oh, Mayo's home. Hi, Mayo. How are you? You only just got home. Oh my god. But no, I am good, KK. How are you? And thank you so much for joining. Oh, you just finished the Friends Mansion. Nice one. Oh, what did you think of it? Did you like it in the end? There are worse things to be named after. I love how Carrie got upset on her stream because she felt like she was the only one that missed out on the waffles. To be fair, we got the last ones, didn't we? I remember you having to dig down deep into your bag to get us both one. But yeah, I really wish I'd had a coffee to hand when you handed it to me though. There's something about, like, that's what they're designed for. Dipping into a nice hot drink. Oh yeah. Right, we need to go this way. I'm hoping there's not meant to be another bag too, because I could not for the life of me find it. There we go. Oh, Star Warsing them, of course. Oh, amazing! Oh, right, wait. What did you say? You got the treehouse, the Friends Apartments, and the Jazz Club. Oh my god. Please post pictures on your Instagram or like put videos on your YouTube channel of you doing that. This is the kind of stuff I really love. Like, I'm gonna obviously Disneyfy all my sets, and it's just the kind of stuff I really like to see. Like, those were some of my favorite displays at Bricktastic. It's like how people adapted sets to be like more to their chosen theme. Oh, it's just so fun and quirky and like, yeah. Love that. Oh. Excited to see it. You're getting the Mountain Fortress and the Art of Chocolate. Ah, so wait. The Mountain Fortress, is that one that was from the previous round? Because I know the Art of Chocolate is the one from the one that just got dispatched, because I also got that set. Because I'm saving it for Christmas. You had the last ones of the second box. Oh my god. Are they the Stroop waffles? What's a Stroop waffle? Yeah, it was great to see you as well, Mail. It was so good to hang out with you. I'm all done for displaying as well. I'm still putting out the feelers in that respect of doing that. And when I say that, I mean that I have maybe potentially reached out to an event about maybe displaying. That's very non-committal. But, you know, we'll see. Right. Have I arsed this up already? So this is supposed to be... Oh, God. Right. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, God. I'm not strong enough. So this is supposed to be more like this. I think. Yep. I don't know if that has to be super flush or not. Okay. There we go. Cool. Forest storage hold. I know what you mean. Stronghold. Yes, those are the two that I also got. Good taste. Yeah, I'm super excited to build that one. It's going to be very easy to Disneyfy that one because I feel like it's screaming for it. And yeah, and I've just ordered one from the next wave that will also be very easy to Disneyfy. So, super excited. And yeah, I'm going to build that one soon. That does not have to wait for a certain holiday. You sent a reel you made. I hope you like it. Once you... Oh yeah, I'll definitely check it out once I'm done. Oh wait, is Andy coming? Oh, bonniebricks is here. Hey, how are you? Sorry, I did not see you coming in. The comments just flew by at that very moment. How are you, Andy? Have you recovered yet from so fantastic? You know what occurred to me? You saying about how you've already had people asking for it to be at other events. And it wasn't until like last night. I can't remember. I think I was just like, obviously the phone, you guys will know as well, it keeps just going off with like notifications for the Soapbox Instagram and stuff. And I was like, wait a minute. Soapboxtastic was literally named because it was going to be at Bricktastic. So, I mean, it doesn't mean it can't be at other events, but I was like, wow, didn't think that one through. But no. And yeah, everyone definitely check out the Instagram because there has been an update video done by the Martin Madlib himself, reminding everybody to fill out the form if they want to enter their soapbox into the competition. You have to have taken a picture of it on the Hill of Champions at Bricktastic to enter. But otherwise, it's just a quick little form to fill out, and that is you entered into the competition, which will take the format of a public vote, voting for the best soapbox. Oh. Yeah. I don't like, oh. So, in fact, we haven't even spoken about this, but I haven't, like, obviously entered mine because, like, you know, partial host, not going to enter a competition to win. But I would love to see where mine would have ranked in a public vote. Because I was super proud of my build. Because I'm not a mocker yet. And I was super pleased with what I built. But yeah, it's all good. Yeah. Madlib saying he hasn't entered his either. You did like such a cool pirate ship one as well. You know what we could do? We could do like a hosts competition. Who's the winner of the three of us? That would be funny. That would have been really funny to do that. Right. I need to do 2 of these, so I'm just working on the second one. This looks like it's going to be the top of a part of the cliff with maybe some watery foam. It's kind of what I'm thinking I'm building, but I may be wrong. Soon to find out. Oh, Trev's here. Hi, Trev. How are you? I'm listening whilst installing some LED lighting. Very happy with my IKEA units, which means I can now display the Orient Express set. Oh, I'm so happy for you, Trev. It feels like you've been waiting on those forever. That's super exciting. Yeah, I was just looking through a bunch of the video clips that I took at Bricktastic, and yeah, it was really cool to see how some people had used LED lights in their displays, and I do talk about it in my videos. So yeah, excited to just... It is a proper whistle-stop tour of Bricktastic, this video, because otherwise it would be mega long. But yeah, excited to show people some of what was there. obviously be able to give people some honorable mentions and stuff. Okay, this is bizarre. Oh, so this is one of the playable features. So it's to do with like there being a character inside this sort of cave feature that like springs open and stuff. Meep, meep, meep. We'll finish building it and then we'll see how it's supposed to work. Oh. Okay, so that goes that way. But yeah, I don't want to say too much because otherwise I'll just be repeating what I'm basically already saying somewhere else. But yeah, Bricktastic kind of just proved to me that there's just so much imagination out there with people's builds, and what they include and install into their builds is just, yeah, very out of the box, very cool, very inspirational. So, I'm so happy that I went. So happy to have been part of it in some way. Next year, we'll be on the other side of the table. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So good. Oh, wait a minute. Dominic is here. Hello, Dominic. How are you? Welcome in. Wait a minute. Did I miss somebody? Where did they go? Where did they go? It's Sam. What is this place? Cheeky bugger. How are you, Sam? Have you recovered from whence I left you? Did you get home or back to the hotel safely? You didn't have to pass any mean people without your bodyguard between you. Oh, bless you. Don't worry, I've got your back. And I've got some interesting footage, shall we say, to further have your backs if it's needed. Oh. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Right. Goes there. But yeah, it was lovely to hang out with you and the boys. That's the only way to say it. The boys. It was like an honorary a boy for the weekend, if you like. Still thrashed you all at darts, but you know. We're almost done with this little section, and then we get to find out what the hell it is. Everybody saying hey. Hello. Oh, everybody catching up. Vendura, welcome in. Hello. Or hello. How are you? We're building a Monkey Kid set today. A very, very random pickup from Bricktastic at the weekend. So yeah, I'm just enjoying it. I'm reveling in it because this is not a theme that you come and find in any of our stores. So can anyone confirm actually in the chat, like when I was saying, can you get these in Leicester Square? Like, I can't even remember. Maybe you can, but like very few. That way. Yes. There we go. Oh, I don't want to say what happened because I feel bad, but it was funny. Yeah, it was so good throwing shapes. My gosh, honestly, it's one of those evenings where you like look back on your phone. There's nothing really all that bad or of me, but watching other people, I'm just like, lol. Like, Tech's got some dad moves. He's like dad dancing now. He's like just accepted it and thriving in it. It's so funny. And Sam, I don't think I've ever seen anyone dance so passionately, I have to say. And I don't even think, like, you were not drunk. You were not even like, you were just enjoying yourself, loving life. So yeah, it was great. It was great to be in the presence of such happiness. Oh, it was great. Well, yes, we did. Like, but basically, the darts thing worked out that we were like, there was so many of us trying to play, and you can only have a maximum amount of so many players. So like, it had this option to randomly pair people up for some of the rounds, and just like luck would have it, I ended up getting paired for 3 rounds. So I never had like a round where it was just me playing for myself. And one round I was like with Aaron, one round I was with Sam, and one round I was with Brandon. I think it was. Was it? No, it wasn't Brandon. Who else was I with? I can't remember now. But like every single round that I was partnered with, I won them. Like I won. So that's why my stats showed that I always won, because I was always in a winning team. So yeah. But no, yeah. I mean, you guys contributed, I guess. But I was the common factor in the winning. Oh, so funny. Oh god. You forget which group selfie you were in. So we had someone take a photo of our, like a big group of us that you were in with us as well. Maybe that's what you're talking about. Oh my god. Yes, I have seen it. Aaron will not stop going on about it. He came through when I was like trying to, like, I can't remember what I was doing. I think I was trying to actually do work. He's like, have you actually seen how big that thing is going to be? And I was like, what? And he was like, it's 3 feet long. And then he like ran back, got the measuring tape, came back. And I was like, I know where this is going. He's going to say he wants it. So the first thing I led with, where would it go? Like, we don't collect dinosaur or Jurassic Park sets. We don't have space. He was like, but it's so cool. And I'm like, but we don't have space. Like, he can barely, he's not even, right, this is my issue, right? I have a backlog, but I know where said backlog is going to go when it is built. I have real estate established and ready for the builds. Whereas Aaron has loads of Batman sets that he still has not rebuilt. Despite me like fishing them out, like putting them all in a box, and putting them all in one box for him because they were scattered in loads of different storage boxes, and said, "This is your box of Lego. Take it and take it away out my room." And it's still sitting in the playroom. It's been there for like over a month now, in a box in the girls' room. He has his own room, and he's still not rebuilt the stuff, and he still needs to display it in his room however he wants. And he's already talking about getting something else, and I'm like, it's stressful. Okay, right, let's see how this works. Does it work? Is it supposed to do something when I do that? Oh, wait. What's it supposed to do? Wait a minute. This cannot be right. What is going on? What? So, I've closed it. Is that working right? That doesn't seem right. Is it? Oh, wait. Oh, I just didn't snip it hard enough. So, don't ask me what it is yet. I don't know. But this is the mechanism. So, basically, you just hold it, and then there's this technique sort of section going on here, and if you push it hard enough, it snaps it shut. Is it gonna go? Is it gonna go? Is it gonna go? But yes, I do not know what it is yet. It's a contraption of sorts. So this goes on top of the hill that we did earlier. A little bit of a blue Peter going on there. So, oh, and this is supposed to close. This was supposed to be closed. The flap was not supposed to be open. So, then this goes here. Don't break. You might be Lego, but still, you have rules to follow. Okay, so, I mean, it's not staying, like, properly closed, which is a bit annoying. But there's nothing I can do. So, is it gonna, I don't know. Oh, okay, so I think it's like a rock trap. It doesn't close all the way, which is really annoying for my OCD. I kept wanting. I don't know why. Okay, let's move on. Whatever. Right. What's happening? What's happening? I need a button. Where's my buttons? I need another cup of tea. Does anyone else love that? Eating chocolate with tea. It's like the best thing ever. Passion is my middle name. No, we know what your middle name is, Sam. Remember, we went through the middle names. Yeah, I forgot what your middle name is. I remember Jonty's name is spelled like Jonathan. Was that got me our free drink? I didn't think it was John Othan, it was Jonathan. Shit. No, at least you could the second night because it was built by that point. I know I deserved it. I deserved it. In the club. How do you sleep in a club? Oh my god. That's bad. That's not good, Sam. You'd think you'd learn. But you're not bringing the pod racer again, are you? So, you know, bittersweet in that sense. And it was running on Sunday, that's good. Did you put, what's his name? I do have a note of it somewhere. Your pod. Did you put your pod back on, or was it just an exclusive thing for us when you put them on? Because it is a little bit pernickety, lifting the plates up so you can add the other pod, isn't it? But did you put yours on again? That's really good. Why do I not believe that? This is the interesting thing that I was trying to gauge, actually, because like this event that I've just inquired about, they said, oh, for first-time displayers, we generally will ask for pictures of your mock first. And I'm like, but what if you haven't built it yet? Like, I thought that was quite a normal thing, that like because you apply, or you actually have to apply quite far in advance for an event, and then like the applications close and whatever, like most of the time people don't have their mocks built. So how can you send pictures at that point? Yeah, that would be a deal breaker, obviously, for the one that I was thinking about, because the deadline is Saturday. And that was with it extended, because basically the people went to Bricktastic and they were like, oh, we realized we're going to be too busy that weekend to actually review the application, so we'll just extend it. So yeah. Yes. Yes. The bulbous. Yes, the bulbous. The bulbous. I don't know if I'm saying that right. The bulbous. Ouch, I just nipped myself with the Lego. Okay, so now we have... Ooh, a sticker! Sticker time! Sticker 23. Which is one of these ones. So I don't know what this says on it. It looks very nice. Very nice. So even though I'm not going to use this build as it was intended, with this sort of Asian sort of style to it, I'm still going to apply all the stickers. Because then, I guess typically, any of these parts, I'll just remove. I still want to have them. So, put this on here. And I do like building sets how they were intended to begin with, and then adapting them later. So, yeah. That is that one done. So that is bag 2. Oh, yay, we have more monkeys. More monkeys for our monkey friend. So for anyone that came in late, this is the one that we already have, which is just so funny. We did, we're calling this face the I've just been Bricktastic and shattered face. So maybe like Sam in the club, who knows? This is the face that we went with. Well, I'm so tired, I've had enough. I can't wait for next year, but I'm so tired. So yeah, that is the face we went with. Got it. Okay. We found back. Okay, so Chris is asking, or sorry, One Brick said, can you use the same mocks for the following year? No, unless it has had serious modification to it. So yeah, that's kind of like a thing, isn't it? So I'm a little bit like about, because it costs a lot of money to do mocks. What, you can show it once and that's it? So yeah, I would go down the route of modifying it and bringing it back. That's what the brick mods do, right? Sorry if that was loud. There's an apple! All right. Yeah, so Chris, were you saying that you were going to volunteer next year? Are those your feelings and thoughts? I feel like I remember you saying this. I'm gonna do the monkeys. Gotta do the monkey. Gotta do the monkey. Gotta do the monkey. This one. And oh, these are so cute as well. These faces. So they've all had 2 faces so far, which is really neat. So I'll do them both first, and then I will show you these figs. Oh, these are so cute. I've never seen any figs like this before. Oh, they're so funny. It's got a little bandana thing as well. Little monkey tails. Another jewel face, of course. I think I'm going to go for the other one that isn't shown in the picture. Okay. And this one is holding an apple. Okay, so show this one first. So this one's super cute. Like shorter legs for this one. Cheeky little face. And then on the back, there's just like the back of the sort of, I can't remember what you call them. I'm just calling it a bandana. But so there's that one. So that one has shorter legs than the first one. So the first one, I guess, is like an adult size. And then these 2 are children's size. And then there's this one. I think I like this one more. I like the red face there. Holding an apple. And then again, the back has print as well. Really cool figs. Oh, they're cute. Super cute. Yeah, really, I've not seen these figs before, so I think that's nice when you actually come across like that you've not seen. Like, it just makes it all the more special. Oh, it's like iced tea now. It's lovely. Yeah, I'm aware that people do it that way. That's fine if you're like Martin, you're in the best like position. You're like mid UK, so you can like do that quite easily, or relatively speaking. Oh, that would be really cool. The treasure room from Skeleton Crew. Gold pieces, yeah. You need to find like a set that comes with like a lot of gold. Does the C3PO maybe not come with like a lot of gold? I think there's another set, but I can't remember what it is. Like obviously you'd have to adapt it in such a way that is useful, but yeah. I'm undecided. I liked how you can just chill and relax and take it all in. I would consider displaying in a couple of years though. Yeah, there's definitely like pros and cons to going about it a different way. But what about you, Madlib? Are you just like sticking with volunteering? Are you not interested in displaying, or what's your feelings on it? Oh, that's true. Yeah, the frame of the Mona Lisa is full of gold as well. Not maybe a cheap set, but one that I don't know why, but I just get the impression I could see going on sale at some point, maybe. So it might be a good time to snap it up. Oops. Righty. Oh my god, what are we doing? What are we doing? Just checking the music is on right. Oh, yeah. Yes. I'm just making sure it's still playing the the free stuff only, because it has happened before when it's changed itself to non-free only music. Oh, yeah, that was annoying. Oh, look who's coming! It's Tech. Where your ears are burning. Enters with a dad shuffle. You know, I've got like a clip of you dancing at one point, and I think I kind of like go down on the floor to try and get that extra angle, and I think I was trying to be some videographer. I don't really know, but it's funny. So. How was your return home? Hope it all went smoothly, because I know that people either had travel issues getting to Bricktastic or getting home, it seems. It couldn't just be straightforward for people. Oh, yeah. It was a thing. But yeah, people already chatting away about organizing for next year, and it's like, it's just... Oh, it's hard to keep up. It is hard to keep up. And saying hey to everybody. But yeah, so we are building the Monkey Kid set that I picked up at Bricktastic, which was quite kind of like, it was super spontaneous, because I think we definitely had already looked in the shop and then just kind of had like a snoop around. We were people watching. We were watching people make purchases. Just like stood there with Carrie for a while. I'm just taking it all and just watching. But yeah, and then we went for like a look around, and then we ended up coming back and just like having another look. And yeah, there was actually loads of this set at the till, but the one that I picked up was kind of in a corner. Yeah, and the rest is history, really. I went, oh, I like that mountain waterfall. I'm gonna use that from my city or my world or whatever. Yeah. Oh, how is Penelope doing? Did she miss you? Mine just about throttled me to death when she saw me. Honestly, she's never got such a tight grip around my neck before. So yeah, they still seem to be adapting to having us home. Like I feel like, especially Leia, she seems to have somewhat sadly gone through a bit of a separation sort of episode where she really didn't like us being away. She didn't take to she was familiar with obviously the people that we had watched them, but yeah, she didn't sleep very well, and yeah, she wouldn't let any of the men go near her. Oh yeah, it was a bit sad to hear that she didn't really cope too well. But Nova was fine. But we don't have any more plans to be away from them anytime soon, so it is what it is. We're adding some green now. Whoop, whoop. Some color in there. A wild tech appeared. Irina's here. Hello, welcome in. We're doing good. How are you? We're just building some Monkey Kid, which is very off theme for me, but it will all make sense eventually. Oh. Right, where are we at? Keep losing my place. Yeah, she's been fine. She was in trusted hands, I guess. Oh, that's good. trying to think, you said she's 18 months old? So yeah, that is kind of when they start to get their independence. It sounds still so young, but I do remember like 18 months being kind of that mark of like, okay, they can walk now, they can, and once they can walk, and girls generally like they talk more before they walk, and then the boys, it's usually the other way around, typically, but obviously there's no one rule for all. But because I had a friend that I went to like baby group with, and her little boy, he was born just a week after Nova, he was walking way before she was, like way before. But then equally, the mum was really surprised when she was hearing Nova, like how many words that she had like coming out of her. So it was interesting, but I think that's generally how it goes. But there's no use in like listening to like, you get like your health visitors and stuff come around telling you like rough estimates on when your kids should be doing certain things, but it's totally useless for girls because those studies are really, really old and they were done purely based on baby boys. So they don't take into account that discrepancy between like male and female development. So yeah, it's good if you have a boy, but if you have a girl, then it's totally useless. And don't believe any of it. So yeah. Leia is very close to walking, but I think she's just so fast at crawling. She's like honestly like lightning. So I don't. She doesn't have any like motivation to walk. There's been a couple times I've been like, oh, and then she's just like, nah, I'd rather just speed crawl. So that's a bit frustrating, but yeah, is what it is. Because she's already fast, so I'd rather she was just fast and not getting as dirty. That would be preferred. He didn't make too much noise when he came in Saturday night, did he? Oh god. Oh, chatting about the aftermath of the night out. You wonder why you guys get a reputation. I honestly don't even remember seeing people having that much to drink, I'm not gonna lie. So it's just lightweights. I don't. Oh, yeah. Right. But what is on the agenda for next year's mock, guys? I want to hear it now. I want to hear that the planning is well underway. It's not going to be last minute again. And it's going to be feasible in transporting to the event so that you don't have to like build the entire thing again. Because that seems to be where you're faulting at. You want to be able to enjoy the event and not be tired. It's already really tiring. God. That's what I found really funny is there was a point where there was a bunch of us that sat down like near the tables where you guys were all displaying, and we just like fell apart onto these seats at this table. We were just like, ugh. We were exhausted and we weren't the ones displaying or volunteering, but it was just like that whole being on your feet all day. And it was just like constant. Yeah. There's definitely part of me that was like, it would have been good to be there for the whole weekend, but we saw most displays. Where am I missing a piece? I'm missing a piece. Missing a piece. I can tell I'm missing a piece. That color is not the color it's supposed to be. And now I've lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, like we saw most displays, but it wasn't until people started posting about what they saw that I was like, whoa, I didn't see that at all. So I think there was like I think there was one row or like a section that we missed. So that was a little bit of a shame. But like we did Lincoln well to see as much as we did. This is annoying. I can't see the piece that I need. I was actually supposed to place it what looks like to be quite a while ago. But basically it's this piece here. So this light grey corner piece. And I've not placed it anywhere else. So I don't know if it's missing. Oops. Or in fact, I may have it in my spares. I don't know. So annoying. So annoying. I don't even know where to start looking in my spares because it's a really awkward shaped piece. Just double check it's not anywhere else. It's really not here. It's not. Okay, I might have to just try and find a piece in my spares. So I don't know, it'll take me forever trying to find the exact shape, but I already knew that I had a broken down Star Wars ship of some sort that Aaron no longer wanted. So I will just use a dark grey from there. And I just about took out a bunch of soapboxes in the process because there's just stuff everywhere. It's fine. Yeah, missing piece. There you go. It was an old set, so maybe the quality control wasn't great back then. Who knows? I got this big piece loose in the bag. I don't know why. But, yeah. A laughing competition. What are you even on about? No one got banned from the Premier Inn. Sure. You know what? I'm not even going to go back in the chat and see what you guys were saying. I bet it's just totally, it's just shambles. Gearing, hello. Yeah, is anyone going to Chicago? Put it in the chat. Oh. Turned into a donkey. You guys are talking crack now. What are you saying? Okay. Let's turn this round. No, it goes that way. No, wait. Backtrack. Now we're back here. Okay. I need to remember that I've replaced that piece with a different color. Okay. What's it again? What? What am I doing? That's not white. Jeez. Must be my twitchy eye. Can't see. Oh my god. Oh my god. Right. We're doing well. Twitch 1 of 3 this week. And it's Thursday already. Yes, I'll be on London Calling tomorrow. I'm also streaming on Saturday on Twitch. So it's a busy week. Oh, it's going to be good though. It'll be good. Because we all know with London Calling, you can just sit there and just take in what Greg's saying. And then, yeah, on Saturday, it's going to be a collaborative stream with some of you lovely lot. So, yeah, that's going to be good fun. Good fun. And the hope is that that will push me over into the affiliate sphere. Woo! Because we are super duper close. So, yeah, be sure to look out for that. It's going to be in the evening, 8 PM British time as well. So, yeah. Look out for us. Those notifications switched on. Where am I? Okay. Is this a cloud? Is it foam? What is it? What is this white stuff? Oh god. Shouldn't be saying that when there's silly boys in the chat. Okay, so this bit was something. It's a bit of Lego with some green and some grey and some white. So you can see what I mean. I think it's clouds. But it is unclear. Might be white foam for the top of the waterfall. We shall see. Stay tuned. And now we need bag 4. I found it quick. Right. So now we have 2 sections of little mini builds, and we really just want to have one big build. Oh. Okay. You go over there. You go over here. I do apologize. That was very loud. Nope. Oh, Black Country Brick Show is next week. Of course it is. That's a big one. That is a big one. It's exciting. You guys are so lucky to have another one so soon. We actually have one this Saturday, but we're not going because we're going to the a zoo instead for Leah's birthday. But I mean, the one that we're missing isn't like a big one by any means anyway, but still would have been a good one to go to because it does happen every year. It's called Thin Blue Bricks. But it's another one that's kind of organized by, I think it's Brickmate up here. And basically the money goes towards a charity that supports families that have lost loved ones that were on duty, like the police. So the money goes towards their families, which is really lovely. Definitely not something that gets much attention. So yeah, that is something that happens every year. And that's not actually too far away from me, that one. So it is a shame that we can't go, but next time. But there is Edinburgh in May, and we have got tickets for that. That's a bigger venue this year. We've had to move it because it's gotten so big. And that is a Fairy Brick sponsored one as well. So it's the same charity sponsor that does Bricktastic. Has anyone in the chat that's like UK based or even just somewhere else in Europe thought about going to other ones that are like in Europe? So Nicole, I know obviously you have because you came to Bricktastic, but like there's the one in Portugal, there's the one in Denmark. Like there are other like Lego recognized ones. And I'm like, otherwise all the other ones are like Australia, America, China, like really far. But in Europe, that's not too crazy, relatively speaking, because they're all spaced out as well. So like, you know, for those out there that maybe have the luxuries of not having a lot of bills and stuff to pay or children to pay bills for, yeah, I don't know. Interested to know, or has anyone actually been to any of them? Yeah, Black Country is 5th of April. Not far. And then Steam is after that. Oh, you think Echo might be going to Edinburgh? Because that wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, because he's like very local. And it's cool to meet him as well at Bricktastic. Oh, it's Technic. Oh my god. It was just a mental amount. And KK as well was over at that stall. I was just like, never seen so much Technic. Oh my god. And I think I made his day almost because I had literally just done a stream building some Technic. I was like, oh my god, you built Technic. I was like, yeah, and I actually didn't make any mistakes. Or major ones. In fact, I still don't know where I'm going to put this. So this was the ones that I did on last week's stream. So I basically wanted to do a comparison of the 2 McLarens. So this is the Speed Champions one, and this is the Technic one, which are obviously quite clearly very different. To be honest, like the Technic one I think looks really awesome. It's a totally different build to this one, obviously. But I really hate that it doesn't have like a driver's like seat. Just weird. But yeah, I already kind of have an idea of actually like what to do with the Speed Champion one. But then I feel like it's going to open a rabbit hole of having to buy more of them. But yeah, I don't even know if the ideal will work. I think it will. I'm trying to do this slyly so you can't see. Wait, how can I do this so you don't see? Okay, right. This is the idea, right? I'm just doing it now. If it works. Is it gonna work? Make your guesses now. It's kind of... Oh, I don't know. Is it gonna work? You'll understand in a minute why I'm not sure if it's gonna work. Go in! Wait a second. Oh, don't hit the keyboard in a bad way. Okay. If I change this so that it's like, oh, this, and then that. Oh, I actually think that's the way it's supposed to be. Okay, right. Oh god, right, I need to pick it up off the keyboard now in case it does something. Oh. Okay, right. This is like such a stupid thing now. But can you understand what I mean by when I say I might have to get more speed champions if I think about doing this as like a silly little display? But how cute is that? Tigger! Tigger is Team McLaren now. So yeah, you just get like loads of other ones and then just put in their complementing color Disney characters. Bit fun, right? I don't know. But yeah, I was struggling to get him in because of his tail. That's why I didn't think it was going to work. Scarebeck. Yeah, that was one that I was thinking of. That's the one in like Denmark, is it not, or something? So that might not even be too far away. Yeah, it'd be so cool to go to one. Is there one in Japan? I know there's one in China. Bricking Bavaria? Where's that about? Just saying in the chat in case you'd already answered that question. But yeah. It'd be so cool to be able to go to other ones. What do you think of Tiger and the McLaren? Anyway. Back over there. Poor McLaren driver's just been booted. Sorry. Next to the Disney fix. He can live in the 100-acre wood instead. Okay, where do we get it? Where do we get it? Yep. It suits Trigger. Did you mean to say Trigger? Like as a race name? Call him Tigger Norris. Like instead of the Formula 1 driver, obviously. Alright. Did someone just fart or squeeze their chair? No. Me. Right. Triggered is a synonym for offended. Yeah, but I don't think that's what Chris meant. Right. So this looks like it's going to be some sort of doorway to something. Very exciting. These pieces are so peculiar because you've got studs at the top here with the slope. And then you can actually connect it here. That's where or here. It's so bizarre. So there's like a lot of kind of different ways you could use this piece because of the connections. I just find that very fascinating. Fascinating. Right. Okay, so now we're going in here. I want to go to Brickvention. Oh yeah, where's that one? I have heard of that one. Pretty sure. But no, it'd be really cool to be able to go to from other ones, make a holiday of it and all that. See, if you book far enough in advance and just go cheap on the accommodation, like it's not. It can be doable, right? But like over here in Manchester, I think it was inevitably going to happen, but all of the hotels close to the convention centre have now clocked on to the fact that Bricktastic's a thing and it always happens on these dates. So they've really racked up the prices now. Aye. Which sucks. Yeah, I might have to be a little bit further away next year if the prices don't go down. Oh, is Brickvention the Australian one? Or is this a different one? Just because you're saying you pushed it back to 2027. Oh, that would be amazing! If you do, I can... Did I give you mine? I think I did, actually. But yeah, that would be so good. I feel like my collection is missing so much. Oh, look, it just came in! TGA! Hello! Welcome in, guys. How are you? Good to have you here. Super excited to see your content on the new Disney stuff, because I know that you'll tell us what's what. Yeah, how are you doing? Was it okay for you guys getting home from Bricktastic? Oh, crap. What is happening? Things look different. I don't understand why. I think these instructions are a little bit doolally. I swear it just told me to do something. I've done it, and now I'm like, wait a minute. Did it in fact tell me to do that? Losing the plot, clearly. Yeah, if anyone has just come in, we are building some Monkey Kid, which is not the usual theme, but it will all make sense in the grander scheme of things when it makes its way over onto the LEGO World table, which I'm super excited to do. And this is going to help us get that step further because it's going to help landscape the top levels to the bottom. Because that's a real arduous brick sort of episode to do. I can't get the words to describe what I'm trying to say, but y'all know what I'm saying, and y'all know what I mean. I think I need more tea. I think that's the problem. None of this fairy liquid crap that Chris drinks, but just regular tea. I still think it's just a little... One brick stud really likes his lemon green tea, and my mum drinks that as well. But I remember I tried it, and I just remember thinking this tastes like I'm drinking fairy liquid. And I tried it again. I tried to give it another chance. Same result. But yeah. Jared's away. No worry, Jared. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you have a lovely rest of your evening doing your chores. Oh yeah, I'll tell Aaron he needs to make one too. Yeah, how are you guys all displaying your sig figs that you get from people? Are you putting them in your cities, or are you putting them in like a case, or what do you guys do with yours actually? I'm interested to know. What do people tend to like to do with them? Because yeah, I will 100% be placing you all somewhere. Gonna be good fun. I think I'll like live stream the whole thing, I'll be like, where is everybody going? This is the moment, the day that, you know, Sig Fig Nicole arrives in the world. Where is she going? Oh, it's gonna be funny. And then people that don't want to live stream, we can put them wherever we want. We can be mean about it. You have been warned. Okay, so you put your sig figs in a case on the wall. Lovely. It's like your own CMF series, isn't it? That's kind of what it's like. The ultimate CMF series of all your friends. Yes, yeah. So this waterfall is not going to be big enough to kind of do that justice, but that is something that I've been thinking about doing. Oh, my sig fig is like, mine's actually look like basically the same as M's, funnily enough. Just different here. So this was my one. I thought I gave you one, Mail. Was I not? I've got a load still because I just kept forgetting to exchange them with people. There was just too much going on. So much to take in at once. This is so friggin' cute. You can see that there's going to be like loads of little like stories going on within this little build here. Oh. You're drinking it now? That's so funny. Oh, Chris is drinking his nice washing up liquid tea. Oh. I had like a whole discussion about tea on a stream once. It was the strangest thing, if anyone tuned in randomly to that. The chitter chat that comes up on these streams is just so beyond random. I'm sure you've all clicked onto that fact by now. But, yeah. Fabulous! Oh, Kale puts his in a case as well. Cool. One brick stud. My sig figs will go into the city. I can't wait to pose them to tell a story. Martin is taking Sinister Strange to be the haberdashery to buy him a purple beanie. Oh yeah, because it's in the Tudor corner. That's so funny. Everyone needs a beanie. Your beanie, I'm pretty sure, is in the BAM right now. I'm positive I saw it when I was picking up those other parts. Oh, you put yours in a light up display case on the wall. Is that the one from Smith's by any chance? I've got that one. I've currently got my Disney CMFs in it. But they're definitely not staying in there because the blue tinge to the light just looks strange. Flushing out your system, keeping it clean. I'm gonna have to go and get another tea. Like, despite the fact that I think what you're drinking is minging, it's making me thirsty. So I'll finish this bag and then I'll go get a tea. Regular breakfast. English breakfast tea. Right, I'm assuming this goes here. The pictures aren't super clear. There we go. Oops. Nope. Yeah, did you guys say what you were going to do instead of your pod racer? Sorry if I missed that in the chat, but I am very intrigued because it's obviously going to be, I don't know, something crazy. And I want to encourage you to start planning. Oh yeah, and I didn't get yours either, guys. I didn't get your sig figs either. Man. Unless if you have any spare, you can pass it on to Chris if you're all going to the which calls it, that show next week. Then we'll just mail them all together. That would be a great delivery in the mail. Oh, that's so good. You're all going. Hee. Oh, they aren't trading any. Have you not got any left? Sad times. I know it's expensive to make them. Spanny. Right, where? Oh, there. I didn't actually think the real mishmash of these greens would work because we've got the dark green, the lighter green, and we've got the sand green. It actually works really well, surprisingly. Yeah. Oh, you didn't have any at Bricktastic, only bricks. I see. I'd love a brick though. If you have any, but if you don't stress. Do not worry. You guys were just like floating about so fast all day. Like, I think I spoke to you like once, Dan, and you could tell that you. I think you had been out the night before, because you weren't as chipper as normal. So yeah, but I get it. Make the most. What's it called? Carpe diem and all that. That would be awesome if you could. Thank you so much. Thank you. No worries, Kale. Enjoy your planning. Oh, thank you. That would be so kind. Thank you. I didn't actually get that many bricks. Again, I was just really bad for grabbing people and like I do think like considering we went for the one day, we did get like the best of both worlds because I really wanted to, as much as I wanted to see all you guys, I really did want to like take in the displays and speak to people as well that like we don't know. People that maybe don't even have social media, and just because it's just inspiring to see how people do their builds when you're just getting into it yourself, and it's just nice. It's just nice because you know as well that like if you praise their display, it'll mean like so much to them as well. So actually like taking the time to show an interest and like have a conversation, yeah, it could very well make their day. So I like to make sure I'm doing that. So yeah, there were quite a few people that we spoke to for quite a while, and I do mention about it in my video that I'm working on at the moment. Many people that we don't know, or I don't think we know, but you know, and there were some people that like I knew of and I follow on socials, and it was just so nice to actually see them in the flesh. So like I spoke to Simon Scott for a while. That was amazing. That was really cool. And he was giving me some tips about some stuff. I'm just such a nice guy as well. And I spoke to Steve McGuinness, the brick consultant, and he was trying to push like, you know, voting for his Lego ideas, and I was like, I've already done it, Steve. I've already done it. Like, I messaged you about it. I think it's amazing. Such a good idea. So yeah, it was just so cool to speak to some people. And then there was like this old lady. I was speaking to her about her displays. They were really lovely as well. And yeah, like a guy who's like worked for National Geographic, and he helped with like the city jungle sets, and he had like smoke coming out of his build, and it was just like, it was so cool. So yeah, definitely feeling very inspired and just loved talking to people. It was just, yeah, I can totally see how you could spend the 2 days just going around talking to people. Like even then it's probably not enough time. So yeah, as much as I'm like, I really wanted to display next year, I'm also like, I just loved being able to like walk around and talk to people. So it was, well, I don't want to be like really absent from my display, but I also want to like just talk to other people about theirs instead. Yeah. Don't know. But we've already established as well that Madlib and I are going to go hard on, that sounds really wrong, not hard on, like serious with like helping with Soapbox-tastic next year, so that it doesn't land on Helen and Andy as well. So there's also that to factor in. So really We should just get in touch with Bricktastic and say, I'm sorry, but 2 days is not enough. You're gonna have to make this event longer. Just so, like, I didn't mean it like that. You know what I mean? Like, I was trying to basically say, like, I was about to say get our heads down, but that's even worse. Like, get serious and just, you know what I'm trying to say? I need tea. This is the problem. I know, that's like insane. Why can you guys get 5 days? Ah. But like, how much of that is public days though? And then like, how much bigger is Brickworld Chicago to Bricktastic? Because it's all about like, in relative terms, like, okay, is it 5 days because actually the amount of displays is like 5 times as more? Or is it because a lot more of that time is actually like not public days? Like, what is the spiel? What is the spiel? So, yeah. So, yeah, I know that's absolutely a thing that people can do. I think it's just more like, obviously, if you have a volunteer there, they can keep an eye on things. Like, we know our friend Monarch had something stolen off his display, which is sad, like a fig. There's always a risk of that. So it's just like, oh, yeah, it shouldn't be something you even have to worry about, but it's sad. It is what it is. It's just a shame because it might put people off, like, you know, doing displays with figures and stuff that they really want to have in there because they're just worried about them getting stolen. So, yeah. It just ain't right. Hmm. Right, this part is supposed to be under here, I can tell. There. Nope. This part first. There we go. I fixed the fudge up. What are these? Wait, did I? Nope. Nope. Supposed to be further along. And there we go. I have 2 wedges left. That is probably fine. I have a gold star to maintain. What gold star? You got a gold star? I can get a gold star. Oh my god, you guys, behave. Oh, you guys are funny. Right, I'm gonna go make a tea. Wait, LTB lost a fig as well? No way. That can't be 2 of our friends that have lost a fig. Like, what? Ah, I really hope that's not right. Gold star game. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get a tea. Be 2 minutes. We are back. I now have like a swollen lip as well. Like, you know how I was talking about having a swollen eye? Oh, I have no idea what's going on. I just felt it there. I was like, my lip is swollen now. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, so that's the end of bag 4. You could lose 10 minifigs and wouldn't notice. There were so many eyes always on your build though, so I'd be amazed if someone managed it. Ugh. Yeah, it's just blinking sad. That's even something that needs to be thought about. But then also I'm like, are there people that pay and come to these events with that purely in mind, that that is their aim, to try and like opportunists, like just to steal stuff? That was kind of what crossed my mind when I heard about Mark's one. I don't know. It's just that. As well, because it was like later in the day when it wasn't really busy, so it was like probably an adult. It wasn't like a child that just went, oh, I like that. Yeah. Really enjoying these Milky Bar buns. Okay, so now it kind of looks like we're building almost like a rocky staircase. So that's kind of cool. So I think that'll go on top of here. So this is the front. This is gonna be the front. So I think, yeah, I'm thinking this is supposed to be like white frothy sort of foam from the bottom of the waterfall. So it's crazy how like segmented this build is. Very, very segmented. Alright. But yeah, since we are at 10:15, I did mention, I think it was in my like Instagram story, that I was going to share some news on this stream. So I better do it before I forget, because actually I'm worried I might actually forget now. And there's already been people leave this stream, so they've missed the news, but it'll find its way to them anyway. But basically the news is maybe not something that people are going to be super happy about, but essentially, as part of like something that I've been thinking about for a while, but also I think speaking to some people at Bricktastic kind of helped me make the decision as well. But in terms of like the future of the Bonniebricks brand and things like that, because it is something I'd like to kind of grill down on and take kind of somewhat semi-seriously going forward. Yeah, I think basically it's going to be best for my situation and things like that for the Thursday live streams to cease for the time being. So this is actually going to be the last Bonnie Thursday for a while. And I know that's going to bum a lot of people out because it's kind of part of their weekly sort of plans and things like that. But I'd like to really see it as maybe an opportunity for others if they want to kind of, in like our little circle anyway, if anyone wants to maybe start trying out streaming themselves, they can kind of take that slot if you like. And there won't be any obviously hard feelings. Like, it's there, no one else really streams on a Thursday, so there's that. And also it's not forever. Like, I'll definitely revisit the YouTube streaming on a Thursday maybe in the future. However, for the time being, essentially the approach that I'm going to take is I'll be switching over to doing streaming more so on Twitch. It'll be very casual. They won't be scheduled. I won't be doing like a set weekly time or anything like this. It's just going to be like, Twitch is more designed for streaming. Like, we kind of already know that. It's fun. It's full of like fun little bells and whistles and stuff like that. And that's kind of like more what I want to be privy to. That's more what I like enjoy about the experience as well. There's more engagement from you guys, as well as being able to chat. And it's got more of like a kind of collaborative element to it as well. So for example, the one that we're doing on Saturday, There's going to be a bunch of us in there collabing together, so it's going to pull together all of our audiences and just be able to have a good laugh. And so yeah, but otherwise, over on the tube, I'm just going to cut down to monthly members only streams. So those of you that are of that sort of like level of membership, then you'll be able to obviously still enjoy the YouTube streams, but just down to a month. And yeah, that'll be kind of nice because it'll be more intimate. It'll just be more like a kind of like, I'll be doing maybe stuff on live stream that I would not typically do on a live stream, like trying to attempt to do a mock or something like that. That is not something I would dare do on a big live stream. So yeah, we'll be doing stuff like that and just having more kind of like a conversation with people. So yeah, I know there's like a bunch of you commenting being like, no, this is my first one. Well, you know what? I've been streaming on here for a while and you guys are late to the party. But as I said, if you like come over onto the purple side, I will be over there still. And if you become a member over here, then you know there's monthly streams. So but the whole point of this is basically the way that Aaron and myself work is that because we have the kids, we kind of have designated nights every evening, set evenings to do our own things. So right now we only have like one evening a week that we kind of designate for ourselves. So for example, mine's is Thursdays, which means he's totally on full on daddy duty. So if the girls need anything, it's just him that deals with it. And the same for me on a Wednesday when he goes out and does his Warhammer and stuff. So it's just so that I can better use that time to do things like long form content, which is what I kind of want to get back to doing, and mock building and stuff like that. I really want to try and put my all into that. So it's just to kind of better make use of that time, that limited time that I have. So yeah, I know it's not the best of news, as I said, for some people, but I hope you can understand the decision made. And as I said, I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. But yeah, I just won't be here every Thursday. But yeah, I'm really sorry, Bobby. Everyone's like, this is my first one. But like, you know, I'm always like, well, I'm not always on my phone, but I'm on Instagram as well. I'm on Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. So that's 3 platforms to kind of keep in the loop, keep in touch. Like, you know, doors always open if people want to reach out or whatever. So I'm in like 4 group chats. Like, there's always a way to connect with people. So yeah, hopefully good things to come. That's what I'd like to think. It won't be for naught, I promise. Oh, and Ems has just come in. Oh, I'm missing everybody. How are you? It was so cool to finally see you at Bricktastic as well. You were another one that like found me very quickly because of the hoodie, which was very funny. As you can see, I'm wearing it again now. I'm like getting my money's worth. Oh yeah. Oh, which reminds me, I actually forgot to get in touch with the store because I know some of you were asking about the hoodie. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. The merch shop will be opening at some point. Okay, so we need to connect this to the main section now. How does it connect? That is the question. So, oh, this is like the stairs. So this is what we were doing here with these parts. Not super helpful and clear how to. Okay, let's just put it in and then hopefully it fits. Go in, you bugger. Nope. Oh my god! Right, there we go. We got there. That looks right. That looks good. Okay. And oh, that looks so effective actually. Look at that. With the stairs. That looks pretty good. I like that. It looks better in the flesh, but it does look good. So we now have some steps up to said waterfall, I'm guessing. And this part now goes somewhere. Right. Okay. Yeah, I am good. So you kind of came in just at that kind of moment I was like giving this sort of bad news. But I hope you're good. I am all right. I'm kind of I'm not like 100% well right now, but we don't really know why. So it's kind of one of those ones where I went to the pharmacy, got kicked back to the GP. The GP hasn't got back with any results of anything yet, so I'm just kind of here in pain, not really knowing what's going on. And I have like a swollen eye, a swollen lip. I'm falling apart and I don't know why. So, and all the while the girls are both ill. Yeah, and Aaron's getting ill as well. So we've also got man flu to contend with. So, yeah, that is somewhat of a short answer to your question. But no, I'm good. I'm super psyched because I was definitely feeling um the same vibes as like what Carrie was. She did a live stream on Tuesday and I like nipped into it on my lunch break. And she was just so down because Bricktastic was over and I was like, I needed to hear this from someone because I've been feeling the same and I just didn't think it would hit me so hard. As soon as I got home, I was like obviously happy to see the girls, but like, oh, I just felt so low. I was like, this is sad. Like, you know, I was trying to like think of the positives, you know, of you've just been to Bricktastic. But I was just like, oh, I'm so down. It's over. Like, it was over so quick. And then that's it. But she was feeling the same, and so it's like it's a thing. Not alone. But like quite nicely though, I think it was Tuesday, right? That we all got our BDP deliveries if you were based in the UK. Like literally everyone got them that day. I had a message from Trev that you got yours. Martin, I think you said you got yours. And who else? There was like one or two other people. And I was like, oh, and I already knew mine was coming because I had like the notification being like, it's getting delivered today between doodle-doo-doo-doo. I was like, oh, this is exciting. So that was like to be honest, it was like a hard hit to be charged on the day of Bricktastic, like the first day, but maybe, as much as I was whinging about it at the start of the stream, maybe they kind of knew that we would all feel down and depressed after the event was finished. So they thought, right, we're going to charge you, but we're thinking long term. So when you get back from that event and you're feeling really down, you have Lego at home waiting for you. So maybe that was part of their plan. So it worked. So I got my tool behind me. But yeah, as I've already said in my Instagram post, the art of chocolate is getting stored away and not getting built until Christmas. It is a Christmas build. So anyone that builds it before Christmas should be something not fed on our stream. Like, it's covered in snow. Why would you want to build it now? I want to like save it. But anyway, each to their own. But the Forest Stronghold, which is the other set I bought, that is getting built. I'd like to do a video about it. I have an idea. Yeah, it was Tuesday. Okay. Right. How many of you is that now that have said you want one of these hoodies? This is great. I need to like get my stuff together, and I really wasn't expecting like people to be so interested. I was saying to Aaron, I was like, I thought everyone was just being nice about it, but like legit, people are asking. I'm like, I don't know if it'd be easier just to like actually set up like an online store, or go a little bit more informal and just like say, okay guys, like this is how much it is, PayPal me the money and then I'll order it and have it sent straight to you or something. I don't really know, because like in my mind I love like all the little details, so I would have loved, like the ideal way for me to do it would have been to like have them sent back to me and then I get to put like the packaging together and like add little bonniebricks things in and like, you know, make it more of an exciting thing to open, I guess. But that might end up like costing everyone more for the delivery and stuff, so it's just kind of like, well, what makes the best sense for everyone? don't know. As I said, it's been like a bit of a manic week between feeling just low and feeling ill. And trying to catch up with shenanigans at work. It's just like, yeah, one of those weeks. But anyway. Right. This is the other thing. I think once I've kind of taken this step back from the weekly streaming sort of commitment and starting to see more progress with the Lego world, I think that'll just be like transformative for me. Like if I can start to see physical like improvements and stuff, it'll really motivate me. That's just kind of how I work. So yeah, it's gonna be good. No, wait, just arrived. How weird is that? Yes, you did. But you were asking for it in a different color, and I'm like, and Aaron put it, it's funny, Aaron was the one that put his foot down. He was like, no, pink is the brand. And you've all met Aaron now. He's like a really tall, butch-looking guy with tattoos and a beard. And he's like in this pink hoodie, and he's like, it's the brand. So that was quite funny. But no, he was all for it because like he does a lot of his Space Marines like in this kind of shade of pink, actually. Like kind of like that sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Just that retro pink, sort of like gamer pink. Gamer pink? Is that a word? I think this shade is called Fuchsia. I think this is Fuchsia pink. But, yeah. It'll be good though, because if people are wearing the hoodie, then yeah, you'll all be so much easier to spot at conventions. Because there was a point when I was trying to find you, Martin, and I couldn't find you. And I was like, see if it's wearing the hoodie. It's spot them a mile off. And obviously the other obvious advantage is that you'll all be walking brand ambassadors for bonniebricks. So, you know, there's that. I have to say though, Nicole, I love your hoodies. I noticed that you were wearing one of your hoodies finally on your stream the other day, and it is so darn cute. Like, I want your one. It's got like the German Shepherd on it. It's so cute. Love it. It's like one of your emotes for Twitch, which I think in itself is a really good idea. Yeah. Love to do like a hoodie swap. That'd be so good. Aaron styles it well. He needs like some pink tips, like in his hair or something, just to finish the kind of, and then like some pink like eyeshadow, you know, like go proper, like, you know the word I'm trying to say. I can't think of the phrase, but I know what I mean. I mean, Sam, we know you like to wear interesting clothes. I think you would rock a hoodie. A bonniebricks hoodie. Just saying. Just putting it out there. Just everyone wearing one. Can you imagine? I don't know if I want to like change up the design ever so slightly. Like I like the back, but I'm not too sure about like the front part. I think it's just the way they printed it, but I don't know if they could print it like... So basically like the back part was infused ink. So that's what Aaron was trying to explain to people, where it's like, you can wash this a ton and that will not come off. It's like infused into the hoodie. So that's good, like value for money, because you won't lose the design. Whereas I think the way that they did this bit is like that sort of iron-on material, and usually that can come off. So I don't know if that is what they've done, and if they've done that, because I didn't ask them to do it different. So I don't know if they've done that because this was like really small, so they couldn't do infused ink, or like if I could ask them to do it the other way, but then it might not look as good. I don't know. So that is something that like I was talking to Aaron about, and he was like, yeah, you might have to ask and see what the story is behind that. But yeah, details. All the kind of stuff you have to think about. Yeah. We did actually talk about though, as much as pink is like the kind of, or this like shade of pink is the brand, I did say to him, I was like, but we could do like, and I think this would look quite cool actually, is like a black version with inverting the colors. So like the colors on the back currently are, I can't remember, green, yellow, and blue. And we could change, like, invert the colors to make it so that there's pink as well. So yellow is definitely a signature color, so that wouldn't change. So it'd be like the green or the blue that would change. So one of those could become the pink. And that would look really cool on the black, I think. So, like, there is an option if, like, as much as, like, these aren't girly, if there's guys that are like, well, pink, though. Like, there's, like, a darker option. So that is something that we were, like, swinging about. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to get them to send us a version of that, like, when we have money. So we'll pay for it. We'll keep, like, I'll have one that's my size or something. I'll just keep it just to see what it looks like. And if then that becomes, like, an option. And people could have, like, a different color. But we wouldn't, like, have, like, choose any color of the rainbow because that just defeats the purpose of the brand. So it would be, like, pink, or it would be black with the pink. So, yeah, I don't know. This has literally been, like, not a major conversation, so. Oh, I don't actually have pin badges, but I would love to make them. I had, like, stickers, which you did get one. You did. I remember you getting a sticker. Making one in lime green. No, come on, Sam. You would look so good in the pink. I can see you in the pink. For sure. Oh. Yes, yes. I wonder who, Sam. I'm not telling this story. It's not my story to tell. But we lived it together. Oh, amazing. I just placed an order with a few different styles. I'm in the prototype phase. Yeah, it's like a phase you have to go through. Like, oh, I'm excited to see what other ones will you have. But yeah, oh, I'm sure they'll look awesome. I'm so sure they will. Because it's kind of like, it's not, because you've gone for like that very just sort of simple, like that is your emote is like the graphic on the front. It's not one that can really go wrong, if that makes sense. It's just like playing around with the colors and like you already have your emote like looking great. So yeah, I really like the one you were wearing though. I really like that shade of green, so I'm excited to see. Oh, no worries, Gary. Thank you so much for sticking around for so long. I appreciate it. I really do. And I hope to catch you soon, either in the comments or of videos or in another live stream at some point. But do take care. Especially someone who doesn't really have any clothes, I'm guessing. Context. But like, yeah, that was what kind of made it even weirder. It was bizarre. It was really weird. I was like, is this a Manchester thing? Like, what? Yeah, that did cross my mind. I was like, I've not experienced anything like this before. Yeah. Oh, Sam. Never mind. Okay. We're getting some height to this now. Ooh. Looking good. Where'd we get to? Okay. Focus. Back to the build. Let's check how we're doing on the poll, actually, over on YouTube. Remember to like if you haven't liked already. Like. If you have not liked over on the red side, remember to like it. Because you do. How many likes are we on, actually? I'm so bad for remembering to push this kind of stuff. 11 likes, guys! Come on, let's push it. Push it. I had up to like 30 viewers at one point. Right, okay, so currently the poll is on... Right, so the question I asked is, are you buying anything on March 1st release day? 36% in the lead saying unsure, yet to decide. 32% saying yes, day one purchases for sure. And then it's 21% saying no, I'll wait for a discount. And then 11% saying no, nada of interest to me. Interesting. So yeah, there are people out there that just don't fancy anything, which is totally fine. Like, you don't need to want anything, but I am interested to know, what are people getting on March 1st? Or what are they waiting for a discount on? Because, yeah, there's a lot coming out in lots of different themes. So in my mind, I would have thought there was something for everybody, but, you know, that's not always the case. Or potentially there's you know, your chosen theme has got something coming out, but you don't really like the set. So, yes. Yeah. I know, the reminder. Right, start the countdown now. Let's get the countdown going. I'm loving the chat about it so far already, though. Like, some of the stuff that's coming up in some chats, I'm like, oh my god, do we need help? There's like slippers and dress up and boxes and I don't even know. Just weird. Weird. Mm. Yeah. Okay. Mhm. I always look so suspiciously at my builds because I'm like, is this right? Are you supposed to go there? Okay. And I'm also very bad for remembering to keep this in view of the camera. Okay. It looks like Pooh's holding it. Oh, Nicola's going to go into the creation of pins. I realized my chance that I was sitting right behind a fellow German at Bricktastic. It was pure luck. I would love to wear something showing that I am German. Oh, that is cool. So it was like a German themed pin or something? Is that what you mean? Or yeah, people do collect pins though, because I was actually going to bring, like, I have a lanyard, because it's like a whole hobby / collector thing in itself is to collect pins, and there's actually like a sort of event community thing. Like if you go to Disneyland, there is like if you go on the virtual map, there is a location to meet up with people to trade pins, like Disney pins. It is a thing. Yeah. So I'm in my very early stages of pin collecting. But it is good fun. It is good fun. I have a lanyard. Right, where are we at? I think we are up to date with the build. I think. Okay. I don't think there's supposed to be anything here. Not that I can see. This is where the digital instructions are helpful because you can actually like move things around so you can see the right angle that you need. But yeah, I ain't getting that right now. So I'm just I'm gonna work backwards here. Yeah, okay. Alright. Oh my god! Drop the piece. Yep. I loved getting pins from Disney World. My sister will love get me pins every now and then to add to our collection. They are so lovely. You get some really cracking ones. Sometimes you're like, how is that even a pin? Although I definitely felt the same as a lot of people in Disneyland when I went recently, because there was just like this like clear frustration with people looking for pins, but all of their pins that they've got coming out at the moment in Disneyland are huge. Like they're massive. Like they don't go on lanyards. Like they're too big. So there was frequently moments that I was also like in the shops looking at like the pin stand, and you could just see everyone was clearly looking for the same sort of thing, like a smallish pin, and there just wasn't anything. And I'm like, why would they not think to bring out smaller pins when you clearly have this whole pin collecting, you know, ad going on? So yeah, it was bizarre. Like I'm talking huge pins. Huge. They were all huge. I need to actually find where my lanyard is. I really like it. Nice color. And I was actually going to wear it for Bricktastic, but then I thought, oh, well, there's no point. Not that kind of thing. Oh, no worries, Chris. Thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate it. I know you're like generally very busy and stuff and get tired. So thank you so much for coming in, and I'll speak to you soon. And Mio's away for breakfast. No worries, Mio. Thank you so much for coming in, and it was lovely to meet you as well in Bricktastic. So enjoy whatever it is that you end up eating. But Yeah. I'm a pin collector, Nicole couldn't mean. Oh, I'm building a Monkey Kid set that I picked up from the Lego event Bricktastic I was at the weekend. So it's not my typical sort of build, but yeah, it's been pretty good so far. And I really am looking forward to putting it into my Lego world because it's got a nice waterfall feature that I think will work really well. Like transition the upper level to the lower level. So that is what we are building. And let me just show you a picture of one of the instruction manuals here. This is, oh, try and not get the light reflection. So yeah, it's not a set I've ever seen before, but as you can see, it's got a really cool waterfall sort of and rock features going on, so I think it'll work pretty nicely. Yeah, it was on reduced as well at the event, so yeah. Oh, you might build the Women of NASA set. Oh, I've still got that set on my shelf. It looks so pretty. Let me know what you think of it if you do build it. Mine's is here. Still in its box. Thing is, I've got a really nice STEM display on my shelf over here. So I've got the Jane Goodall set, the Amelia Earhart, the Women of NASA, and the Research Institute set. Obviously with the full intention of building them, but actually there's something so nice about them all being sealed in their boxes up there. But yeah. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, everyone's talking about the next Lego event. Ooh. What is that one sort of like in terms of like, is it more displayers or is it more vendors? Like, because it's so hard to tell. I know the queue was just insane. It just was mental. It put a lot of people off, I think. But there was a couple that we were speaking to in the line, and they said that actually one of the volunteers or like the shop person came up to them, and they must have had like a look of dread on their face or something, because they basically offered to put this set that they wanted to buy behind the till for them, and they could just come back when it was less busy. But they ended up just waiting because it wasn't that long. It wasn't. Oops. So yeah. It's also a charity event, so more displayers, but also great prices at the shops. Oh, amazing! Yeah, these events are like, ooh, addictive. If you can find a good deal. You might find your Batmobile there, you never know. But yeah, the Lego events up here tend to be more like, you know, there will be vendors, but they'll be like, I don't know, I generally find that they're either really small sets or like poly bags or something I never understand, sets that are still like for sale and they're selling them for like more than retail or something like this. And I'm like, what? Makes no sense. What have I done here? Something weird. Oh, it's because this is supposed to be this bit. So yeah, I never understood that. Thought that wasn't what it was all about, basically. But you can definitely try and get a good deal. It's definitely one of those sort of situations where haggling is not seen as inappropriate or anything. So yeah, sometimes you just gotta get lucky. You'll need to let us know if you guys pick up anything. Sam saying, part of me regrets not getting anything from that store, but I also had no space to store it. Yeah, I mean, try not to regret things that you never had. I suppose the way is to look at it. Like, I felt a bit like, oh, dang, not getting hold of one of the tree houses, because I've been saying I wanted a Lego Ideas treehouse for a long time. And then hearing how cheap it went is kind of a kicker, but it's fine. Like, it's not... It's money saved in that respect. So, of course, I ended up picking up this set instead, but, you know, it's all going to work out in the end. So, yeah. that right? I feel like something is not quite gelling here. I can't work out why. But yeah, no, I get what you're saying though. It is a feeling that we've all had at some point. What is wrong with you? Right, wait a minute. So I've done... Wait a minute. I think this is supposed to have another teal brick in there. Girl can't build, man. Girl can't build. Was there something that you saw that you wish you'd picked up specifically, Sam? Or was it just that you felt like you were missing out seeing everyone else pick up stuff? Bonnie, are you planning to display some mocks at some point in the future at one of these events? Yes. Yes, it's going to happen. It is going to happen. Jirin? Tell me how to pronounce it. Yes, I am like fully committal to like the idea of Bricktastic next year. And yeah, I might I'm swithering with the idea of doing one up here before then. But I'll basically need to decide very soon if I want to go ahead with it. Because the closing date to decide is Saturday for said event. So, but I don't have anything together for that yet. But there's time. And then Bricktastic is obviously a year away, so there is even more time. That's looking good. We've got another part of the stairs. So the stairs now go like this. Ah, that's looking so cute. Getting like proper like ruins sort of vibes. You know, because there's like a staircase clearly, but there's also like just shrubbery and stuff everywhere. So it's looking really good. It's gonna fit in well with the scenery. Okay, so at Black Country Brick Show, there is a store that takes used sets, cleans them, and bags them with instructions. Really good prices if you don't mind buying used. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah. If they even clean it as well. Like, I would need to know that it's been somewhat cleaned. Then there'd be no qualms about that. It's a really good idea, though. Yeah, no, more the latter. I think I showed up a little too late, and the sets they had left I wasn't overly attached to. If there was any lighthouses left by the time I got there, I would have been buying. Oh, you really want the lighthouse? Yeah, the lighthouse is a cool set. I love that. I do like that one. I got that on sale at John Lewis. That was when I was holding off for, because I knew that they did that on sale every once in a blue moon. So there will be definitely other opportunities for that one, I think, to get reduced. Are there many events in Scotland? So there's ones that happen every year. So there's like Thin Blue Bricks, which is the one that's next weekend, which I think is quite small. Like really quite small. And then there's Edinburgh in May, which is I get the impression that's the biggest one. It's one of the only ones I've been to, so I don't really have too much reference, but from pictures on social media, it looks like it's like the biggest one. And then there's Misty Bricks, I think it's called. Is that the one that's in Skye? See, a lot of the events end up taking place like way up north. And I think part of the reason for that is because that's where a lot of the lug are from, like the tartan lug. A lot of them seem to be like from Aberdeen sort of area. Which is still like a good 2-3 hours away from the central belt, like Edinburgh, Glasgow. So, yeah. But no, there's a fair amount, and they're all like mostly charity ones. So, like similar sort of situation as what Madlib's saying about the, you know, Bricktastic and Black Country Brick Show. Like, you know, because it's for charity, there's usually good deals to be had, and it's usually more about the displaying, than like flippers on the vendors and stuff like that. So, yeah. Where do we get to? Where do we get to? We're here. We're almost finished with this book, actually. This book. Which is going to actually be a really great place to end. So there we go. We are now making great progress so far. So yeah, just a reminder that this is the last Bonnie Bricks Thursday for an indefinite time, just so I can focus on long form content and just do other things. It's my designated night. But I will be like doing impromptu streams on Twitch, and other content as well. So, you know, I'll be around. This is not the end. We're just getting started. But yeah, it's been great. It's been such fun. I've enjoyed every single week that we have spent this time together. And I appreciate everyone that's always come, like most weeks as well. Like, some of you are so committed. I love it, and I appreciate it so much. And as I said, there will be a monthly YouTube stream for members as well. So there are options out there for people. Where are we at now? We're on this page. Okay. And of course, we've already like said so many times that we all love a good Lego show. So you can also see people there at Lego shows. It is looking good, Bubby. Thank you. It is looking really good. I think it's going to look so good once, like, as I said, I always build things as the set is intended first. And I'll add in all the figs as well, and it'll look so funny. So cute with all the monkeys. So we've got 3 so far. But there are quite a few included in the set, so yeah, we'll see how many we end with. I feel like that's supposed to be level at this point. Why ain't you level? There's supposed to be something else there first. Edinburgh sounds like a good reason for me to visit Scotland for the first time. Absolutely. Yeah, we've already got our tickets for Edinburgh. And yeah, in the past it has been like a really quite good event actually. So I don't know if it's the biggest one in Scotland, but if it's not, then it'll be like the one in Skye, I think. I get the impression that this is the bigger one. The fact that they've had to move venue to make it bigger is usually a good indication as well. And yeah, where it's hosted this year is like the first time they've moved it to this venue, and it's like a venue that gets used for like hosting the snooker and stuff. It's like quite big. So, have you heard about Gene Hackman? I am shocked. I didn't realize that he was 95 years old. I have no idea who that is. What is the context of said person? Oh, me too, Bubby. I can't wait to see it in my Lego world as well. I think it's going to look ace. And definitely not like anything anyone else has done. But yeah, at Bricktastic, it was kind of like a really good example of people mixing themes up as well. Like not being afraid to kind of experiment a little bit with that kind of stuff. So yeah, taking a little bit of inspiration from that as well. So you're supposed to go up there, but you're also supposed to be attached to that. Oh, it's like an apple hanging from a tree. I see. That's clever. And now we're just doing a lot of foliage on the trees. Ooh. And oh gosh. Oh, I love it when you get to the point of adding the foliage and all the trees and stuff, because it really starts to brighten things up quite a bit. This is the first time actually I've done a tree that uses these parts for like the branches. So it's like these sorts of parts. And that is like mostly exclusively what is being used. And there's like a sort of bike rail in brown for that part. So yeah, it's quite an interesting technique, if I do say so myself. Yeah, Meadowbank Sports Centre, that is where it is at for Edinburgh. Oh yeah, the Lex Luthor from the original Superman movie. Oh, I didn't realize he was that old. Huh. People in Hollywood age well, though. Okay. Okay. Looking good. Looking good. Okay, so I think I was supposed to put these on the higher up bits. Don't think it matters too much, but. Oh my goodness me, come on. All right. There we go. And we have to do one more of those. I love the original Superman. It was so good. Sometimes I'm like, I just prefer the originals. Like, they don't need to remake. How many remakes of Superman is there going to be now? And then I feel like Batman's even more than that. Okay. And now this goes somewhere. Oh, so it goes in the ball joint here. Like this. It's a heavy tree with the apple. It's like struggling to stay up because it's so heavy. There we go. It's fine. That looks pretty cute how they've added in the apple though. So it's like, if I hold it at this angle, you'll be able to see the tree that we've done up here. So move my tea out the way. So that is how they built the tree for this part. Using all of those parts there, bent down, and put the apple in. This is looking pretty good so far though, this section. Staircase up, sort of, I don't want to call it an alleyway, but an alcove. And then it goes up to here. So yeah, it's looking well cute. Love it. I think it's just going to work so well in this world that we're doing. So I like it when things come together. And we're doing some smaller little trees now as well. Thanks, Martin. I do think it does look nice. It does, it does, it does. Okay. And now we're just using up the last of the leaves. There's some foliage lowered down. Definitely makes all the difference. All these cutie little trees. And all the different shades of green. Okay, so. Nope. There we go. Fantabulous. Fantabulous. Ah! Speaking of doing these little trees, actually, I know Ollie's probably the one to go to, but I definitely need to like work out how to build a really big tree. That is something I need to work out for something that I want to build. Oh, no worries, Sam. Thank you so much for coming in. It's good to chat with you again. And yeah, we'll catch up very soon, I'm sure. Okay, I will definitely check them out. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I will listen to them as I go to sleep. No, I won't. But I will listen to them tomorrow. Oh no, it won't ship until tomorrow. Why are they coming at separate times? That's really weird. You got your Art of Chocolate one and then you're getting this one separate. How strange. I think you're the only person that I've heard of that's had that happen. Also strange. Oh, get in the joint. Come on. There we go. So that is also on a ball joint. I like the idea actually of putting branches on via ball joint. That works really well because then you can maneuver them into a more realistic sort of position that you would expect with a branch. It's not like jutting like this or like this. It can be like, yeah. I don't know what this was. Waving in the wind, apparently. We're adding our second sticker. There are 28 stickers and we have only applied 2. Oh yeah. Oh, so Madla's providing some feedback on the Lego songs, saying I prefer the dancey version over the rock version. There is a dancey and a rock version. I am so intrigued. So, what made you want to write a Lego song? Just out of interest. What inspired that idea? There we go. Okay, so now we connect them. I have got a slope left, which is not normal. I would like to try and work out where that's supposed to be first. It doesn't seem to have made any massive impact, but it will annoy me. If I can just work out where this is maybe going to be. I'm not seeing any obvious place this is supposed to go. No. Where do you belong? Oh, come on. We're like at the end of the book. Could you not just have not done that? You're there. You're there. You're there. How strange. You're not supposed to be here. It is a mystery. The lyrics are pretty fun too. Remind me, it's on Instagram, right? Well, you said you tagged me, so I'm guessing I'll be able to find it quite easy. I heard the version of Grady Boy Brick stream. Great song. Oh, this is going to be a thing. Right, I can't find where this brick is supposed to go, so it's just going to get forgotten about. So now it's telling me to connect these sections, so let's do it. So we go... Let me just... Oh no, wait, that's where the... We weren't supposed to apply this yet. It's to connect these parts. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so these are the sections that we've done so far. We connect them together. I don't necessarily have to keep them this way, and then we use this brick that I thought was lost, forgotten about, to connect the sections. And that is what we have so far. It's looking pretty cool already, isn't it? For 2 quite small sections, it's already built up quite a footprint. So, yeah. This is looking ace. And then this is the part that went, whatcha! That didn't quite close properly. It's bizarre. I might have to play around with that, see if I can get it to close a bit better. Because it's not supposed to be a jar. That looks good. And we've got these sticker pieces here on the sticks. I don't know what they represent, but they look cool nonetheless. My favorite part has to be this kind of like staircase going up here, up between the rocks. rock features, and then up to these like trees up here. That looks really cool. So I imagine the next section of the build will be more of something similar, and then maybe the waterfall will be attached to that. Because as I said, that's the end of that book. So it's the end of book 1. And we have 2 books to go. So we have done the right-hand side of the build so far. So there's still the main waterfall section and another little build at the side with a little waterfall in it. So a lot of waterfalls to come, and that'll be where all the stickers go. But yeah, that is it for today's stream, and that is it for Bonnie Thursdays for a while, as I said. So yeah, hopefully the word kind of gets around. I don't want people like lolling about waiting for me next Thursday, but I'll keep an eye on things just in case. But what's my plans for Disneyfying it? So basically, the original plan was for it to form the waterfall that comes off of the Disney Castle, because the new Disney Castle has the water moat sort of section at the front. So it was to kind of provide a way of making that flow, because I was going to do a waterfall coming down from that anyway. So it was basically going to expand the waterfall, and it would lead down to this. But when I was doing some research, shall we say, this week in preparation for another set I know is coming out, and I was watching the film for said set, I realized that there's actually a waterfall near that set as well, which looks somewhat similar to this. So now I'm like, well, maybe I should use it for that. But yeah, so it's going to be like just like installed as part of an existing Disney set. So this is going to have like, it's going to be Disneyfied, but it's going to be like attached to an existing Disney set, and then I can like add Disney figs and stuff into it. But that's more or less it. It's not going to have too much more to it. But yeah, it's looking really good though. It's looking so fun. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Let me just change over my screens so that we are like this. Yeah, you can see like my lip is getting so swollen. I don't know what's going on with me, but anyway. Thank you all so much for joining. I really, really appreciate it. Trev is heading out as well. So let's just check what the results of the poll were on YouTube. So I'll end that now. So I asked, are you buying anything on March 1st release day? And in the lead it was 36% saying unsure, yet to decide. 33% saying yes, day one purchase for sure. 20% said no, I'll wait for a discount, and 10% said no, nada of interest to me. And that was with 30 people voting. So thank you so much for people taking part in the vote. It's really, like, I always find it so interesting to find out what people like are feeling or thinking about a certain release. Because we all have like different perceptions if we think if it's going to be like a big one or not. So it is super interesting. As I've already said so many times, I'm not streaming next Thursday, so please bear that in mind. But I am streaming this Saturday over on Twitch at 8 p.m. UK time with some of your lovely selves on the panel as well. It's going to be a collaborative stream where I'll be continuing. Well, I'll be doing the rest of this build. Not sure what everyone else will be doing, but that'll be what I'll be working on. But otherwise, like, you can look out for progress on this build, and eventually when I install it into the LEGO world, look out for pictures on Instagram, and I'll be doing some content over on YouTube as well for that. And yes, of course, I've got my Bricklink sets as well. So Art of Chocolate is getting stored away until Christmas, but the Forest Stronghold will be getting built, and some content done on that as well. Because that is very easily going to be Disneyfied, and the only way that totally makes sense, and the reason I bought it. So excited for that. But let me just raid over on Twitch. So yes. Let us find somebody to raid. Who is on? Oh, look, it's our good friend. It's our good friend Brooks. Let's raid into Brooks. If I can remember how. I'm still like, yeah, even though I've been like joint streaming on Twitch for a while, I still forget what the hell I'm doing. So just bear with. It's something we'll get the knack of eventually. But yeah, so I will raid over for the Twitch guys, and otherwise, Bricks. Yeah, so we're going to raid into Bricks in 7 seconds. Thank you all so much again for joining, and I will see you over on Twitch on Saturday. Thank you very much. And that should be the Twitch guys gone. So you YouTube fans, thank you so much again. It was lovely speaking to so many of you coming in. And take care and enjoy your release day if you decide to buy anything. Bye.
But we are Wednesday.